I got one mission in life.
One mission. Murder. I mean,
We're on a mission from God. Annoy the goddamn captain. The problem is that Roxy initially spearheaded the mission to annoy the captain, and has now become the captain, foolishly.
How the turntables.
Karma is slamming down on them with amazing speed.
Kablam.
I didn't want to be responsible, but God made me be responsible.
Hey, Roxy has an excuse to pass off the responsibility again if she wants. That's up to her.
Absolutely not. I've never given up on anything.
I was about to say, Roxy, give up on shit? Never.
We're going to keep riding this bit to the end. I never give up a bit.
I'm gonna saddle this bit and ride him off into the sunset. That's what
I
it
hate
takes.
responsibility, but I'll never give up on something. That'd be irresponsible.
Exactly.
So, on a,
Yes,
I mean, it's a fairly short recap on some parts of where we had proceeded with our plans on taking on the Sky Centaur, as well as being able to possibly theft the horn instead of having to destroy it, which, after baiting them out with the initial hunting on their grounds and killing some of the beasts, also being able to get some food for ourselves at the same time, they came in force. In response, we were requested not to kill one of the leaders, as it was a little Romeo and Juliet. So we, held them in the captain's hypnotic pattern and hideous laughter. So we were able to handedly handle fucking half the centaur, while the other stared dumbfoundedly at the flying Centron and kept. So, which at that point, after capturing, or it was mix-up. It was the flying, goddamn Karthos. That's it. And especially with the quick theft of the horn, very deftly by Karthos after being flowed down by Roxy, flew back up and was able to maintain that. We very quickly fought off the remaining centaur until they had managed to kind of get the message and surrender, and also that the horn was able to be blown by Karthos again to send the harpies and I believe it's young rocks away, or full rocks, but
Full rocks.
there, full.
Full old gargantuan beefy rocks.
But thankfully we were able to do that, and we attempted to get them to join us. It was just a fucking hair off, unfortunately, on trying to get them to join our side and have the younger chieftain, well, the chieftain's son, I should say, join us. And as that whole situation played out, it was unfortunate, but we obviously let them go and used the rock as well as a few of the harpies to bring back the fine prizes. So two birds, one stone kind of situation, being able to get food and prevent the harpies from being used by them. Which we went back to start setting up, and some interesting conversations had started happening. Gentrana insistently trying to get Roxy to talk about what's going on, and I was watching it with great amusement for a hot minute, and then decided to go inside the tent because obviously Roxy didn't want to talk about it. So I'm like, I'm going to be a good friend and I'm going to walk away, seeing how they don't want to talk about this. I'll let them hash that out as the argument was going on, and had.
I was gonna say, as far as I knew, that scene happened, like Gentrana and Roxy were by themselves. Well, I don't know if I was incorrect.
I
believe it happened just outside the tent, but I walked away. I'm like, I didn't hear.
No, because I went looking for Vale, and Gentrana specifically waited till a moment where I was alone, which would have been after that.
Gotcha. Right, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair though.
Right, and then she was persisting after the captain to spill some beans, some tea. Nothing too much came of that as far as I know in character, and relaxed for the rest of the night with Udaway.
I think quick order of operations. I believe most of the talking was done before you guys left, and then after that is when you guys did the mission. So you guys hunkered down and hung out and talked the night before, and then
That's right.
this day, the current day, is when you went out to go get the horn, which you successfully did. Carthos has horn in hand. You guys
He's
have
so
some
horny.
rhino. Carthos so horny.
He's so horny. Get it?
No, I don't. Explain it to me.
I take the horn and I hold it up to my forehead. Get it? Horny.
Good job. What was I saying? Shit. Memory lost.
You were just coming back to the
Yes, you guys also have a not they'll make a nice dinner of rhino and bullet meat.
Mm.
And you guys have your quote unquote haul as you are riding back. Brace your ears now. I'm turning on the watch together. As you're riding back in the pouring rain and thunder, trying desperately not to get drenched as the rain just keeps getting heavier and heavier. Cartha, since you're the one with the horn and you have blown it at least once, you kind of innately start to get a sense that the horn itself isn't mind control per se. It's more of a compelling whistle of sorts. In that, for whatever reason, when you blow it, the creatures that it attracts are amicable to you, but if you push it, it is not, the bounds of it are not infinite. It is definitely kind of if you treat them right and you don't abuse the power, then you can make pretty quick allies.
Okay, so essentially they can get burnt out on horn juice.
Yes. It's oh, that's not a good analogy. It's like calling up a service where they're happy to help and you just do it too many times and you're rude to them. Eventually they'll be like, you know what? Fuck you. And then they'll claw your eyes out because they're birds.
Oh,
They fire you as a client.
Mm.
don't be.
Yeah,
Karen.
you push the call button on the plane one too many times.
Then they kick you out the plane.
No,
Had that happen to me one
Wait,
time.
Harry.
really.
They threw me out at 90,000 feet.
Yeah.
Explains
You look good
everything.
for having been thrown out 90,000 feet.
Yeah, I'm DB Booker, so
So after a few hours, I believe you had to go out to get back to your own territory as you're kind of riding around the rim of the valley that surrounds the large structure that is the Valley Hold. And you eventually make it back to your camp, the one of the three big camps around the rim, as various other tribes have been brought into the fold, and the sides have started to become pretty clear on who is gonna rumble over control of this place. But at first, you see a group of Centaur Rhino with bows in hand as they just see, oh shit, there's rocks coming. Get in formation. As you see an armed regiment right now towards you guys. Taro's quickly waving the flag of like, don't shoot at us. Please don't shoot.
For the love of God.
And immediately, once they realize that you're not a threat and you bring food, they graciously applaud and let you in and are very happy to kind of even just around Taro as like crediting it to him as the chieftain's son of being like, good mission, bud. Great job.
how is Taru, especially as he starts to receive praise? He seemed a little bit broken up about how things went down. So I'm interested in his reaction to people being like, "You did great," when I don't think he feels that way.
Make an insight check.
I would love to. I'm very insightful. I love to see. Oop! I accidentally whispered that, but that was a 21.
All right.
I don't believe you.
No,
Yeah, with the
it
21,
was. You're. Yeah. Yeah. No.
I can make it whatever I want it to be. I'm the D. Minus 21 to your roll. As, you get the sense, like, as the chieftain's son, he's kind of used to putting on a face. Definitely from people either being like, hey, you gotta live up to your father, or being like, hey, you don't seem so tough, being the chieftain's son. So he's kind of gotten used to putting up a general look of like everything's good. I'm on top. Everything's fine. You can definitely sense he's like a little forlorn, but the way he described it back to you, eventually, how this turns out after the battle, all the survivors will be of one tribe essentially. So either he's still holding out hope that however way the cards fall, that they'll be able to reunite under one tribe again, assuming they both survive. But definitely forlorn, as he definitely has less control of helping her in the situation as it is now. But otherwise, the Outriders greet you. You guys ride on back to the main camp. You see, as you're coming in, it looks like another semi-large group of centaur have ridden to the chieftain actually, as they take off sashes of their colors and throw them on the ground and accept the chieftain's red colors, as it looks like they have taken in another tribe at the last minute of this imminent battle, where everyone is kind of those who could not garner the support to fight have picked a side.
Can we see the sashes that are on the ground that are being thrown? Are we close enough?
Yeah, they don't look like any sessions that you've run into before. It looks like they're more of a purple design.
Hmm.
If you guys want to determine more, you can try to make a perception check, see if you see any more.
I would love to do that. Can I also ask, have we been told roughly how many sides there will be? Like, how many groups does it usually shake out to that actually will? Like, this is going to be it's not just like two groups, right? That's going to be.
No, it's different every year. Sometimes there's an obvious winner, a group that grows so large that there's not even a battle. Everyone's like, "All right, you win, goddamn."
Yeah.
Sometimes it could be two. Sometimes if it's really volatile and no one's doing well, it's like multiple groups of people who are just all on the edge of being like, "This is our chance of desperation."
Right.
Based on looking around the rim currently, you see, including your own, three large camps.
Okay.
There's yours of the rising centaur. You see the blue flags of the shattering centaur in the distance, and the orangish color. No, not orange. That was the fire guys. The brownish color of the roaring sky centaur.
What do you guys think? Did we do enough?
Well, if we did or didn't, we're gonna have to fight anyway. So
Uh,
Out of time.
yeah. I like hold up my hand to the rain.
Pretty confident.
it's nice, isn't it?
No. I pull my hood tighter around my ears, which are flat to my head.
I mean, I guess since I grew up, underwater, it puts a perspective on things.
Everything's very wet.
Yeah, if it's dry, something's very wrong.
That's right.
Urui gives you a disapproving glare.
Oh.
Or just stare, I guess. Like, want to explain why that's funny? Kind of look. Just to be an
That-
asshole.
Just look someone straight in the face like, I'm sorry, explain the joke to me.
Yeah,
Please.
I can get it.
So like, when a mommy and a daddy love each other very much.
Do they
Uh-huh.
have to love each other? They could just be
They
like
sure don't.
CTF.
Well, wait. So if you know, then you're making me look stupid.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, lust doesn't have to be love. You could totally hate fuck somebody, and you know,
You
there's
could
no
fuck
love
somebody
there.
and not care about them at
Do
all.
you do that
Yeah.
a lot? I mean,
Yeah.
Lot of hate
Maybe.
fucking. Carthos confirmed a whole lot of hate fucking. That's why he's
The
the
only
short
way I
king
can
of the
get
group.
off.
Didn't you miss us, Mike?
I love.
Um,
We learn new things every day about this group. Anyway,
Carthos has never had romantic feelings for a sexual partner. He
Oh,
is
probably.
completely aro. Never. What?
Yeah.
Feelings?
Damn.
You mean weakness?
Motion, what the fuck is
that
that?
is for Carthos to know, and for anyone else to find out.
Susie knows, ask her.
Any
Oh!
Carthos and Gentrana. Before we get too off topic,
Follow me to the void.
I didn't even hear what Josh said. I was just like, I gotta plow through, otherwise we're never getting there.
You're right.
With your perception checks, well, actually, Roxy first. Nothing else really stands out. They seem like a moderately large size group of centaurs, so maybe about a few hundred or so.
Hmm.
In the
Awesome.
3 range or in the 5 range?
This one's more like in the 2 range.
2.
Okay.
No stress.
But it definitely maybe a smaller tribe that either remade itself anew and was like, hey, we're going to start a new thing after the last storm, and just didn't get the numbers to grow. But Carthos and Gentrana with higher than 20 perception, you notice one of the centaur wearing a purple poncho looking right at you guys. Not with like curiosity, but almost like with a glare. And once he sees you guys looking his way, he looks away.
Wonder what that's about.
Do we know this person? Have we given them a reason to hate us?
I mean,
Uh,
might have met
You
him
can
on
make
the
an insight
field.
check if you want.
We haven't exactly been walking around making friends.
I make lots of friends. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, maybe you haven't.
I'm gonna throw a psychic or cyanide die onto that. Well, never mind. You can
Oh.
Man, I know you. I killed your friend.
Like, I don't know shit.
Dardas, you don't know this person, but you did notice that their skin complexion seems very, very pale, which by itself is odd. But with a I'll honor a nat
Oh,
20. With
God.
a nat 20, it does look familiar to some of the pale skin that you saw some of the centaur in the Shattering tribe have on them.
Which one was the Shattering Trap again? Is that the one with the
The
magic?
blue guys. The magic and the adamantine armor.
Oh, okay. Do we
They
think
spell
that
it out.
guy's like a mole, or like may not be purple guy, or
Purple
Um,
guy.
I'm gonna.
well, the tribe that's
That he's
here with
pretending
us?
to defect from. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do we think he's like legit with purple and just mad at us because he has friends in blue, or like secretly blue?
Or he left. He ran away from blue to join purple, and now purple he's running into us again.
Oh, I guess that
Did we
could be
did we
another
scare
explanation.
anybody off that we remember? As Dardis, I mean, I assume Dardis points this guy out.
Yeah, I'm
to us.
pointing him out. I'm like, It doesn't seem right.
The whole group turns and looks at this guy. We are not
Not subtle
like
about it
subtle at all.
I'm
No.
pointing right
No.
at him.
Yeah, you're not being subtle. He definitely like puts up a hood, trying to like, I just into the crowd, like, why the fuck are they looking at me? Just trying to
Yeah.
like
I'm
ignore you
trying
guys.
to walk around so that I can keep an eye on his face in case he starts talking. I'd like to keep an eye on his mouth.
Kura just walks up, munches on the apple, looks at you guys looking, looks in your direction, and definitely looks back at you guys. Like, what are you looking at?
Is there any recognition on his part?
I mean, I'll say Gentrana and Karthos were the only ones that to see him kind of look mildly angry in your direction before he turned away. But he's not looking at you guys now.
Want me to go invade his mind?
I'm gonna start walking towards.
No.
What?
No, I do not want that.
It's too late. I already did.
You guys start walking in front of this tribe of, what am I trying to say? Surrendering centaur who are surrendering to the chief that you technically serve. And he's like kind of like out of like he's like talking with their chieftains, he's providing the stats, looking at you guys like, the fuck are you doing?
Shut up. Stop it. I turn. I'm like, stop it, everybody. Look away.
I'm gonna keep eyes on that guy.
Just observing, just watching his head.
I'm sure he's just a normal, very nice centaur man.
Just normal,
They're
man.
all so nice.
We had a long rest, right?
Not since.
Not yet, no.
Okay.
Yeah, not since the bird fight with the
Okay.
birds.
It is rainy, but what time of day is it? As this ceremony.
You guys left in the morning, so I'll say it's about a little after 1 maybe. It's like early afternoon.
I don't get hungry, but let's go and find lunch in
That's
just.
a good idea. We're hauling back things still, correct? Or is this what we got back?
This would have been after.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys will help with Karthos's new horn. He was able to get the rocks and the harpies to help haul back the rhinos and bullets for consumption. But yeah, you guys, if you want, you can reside back to your own tent where the majority of your folks and your stuff are. I'm assuming that's what you guys are doing?
Nod at Roared and Kuroi.
Look what the
How
white cat
much-
dragged in.
Well,
much
this
is-
tent is swanky.
He's
It's
fleecing
full of-
Roared, right? Sorry.
Who's fleecing Roran? Koroi?
Kuroi? Yeah. Like, just
I mean,
for
the-
everything she's worth, hopefully.
He definitely won a decent amount of money off her, but I think Kuroi's also learned the habit of like if I push someone too hard, they're gonna beat the shit out of me, and Roran
You are
definitely
correct.
have a high temperance for that.
Insightful and smart. We love our boy.
Love that. So
I
proud of
interrupted.
him.
He is, if nothing else, a survivor. Except that one time he died.
He got
He
better.
survived.
He got better.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't think no, yeah, Kuroi did go with you guys last time. I think Roran, Vale, and Carmine, and Nanook is in the corner, guarding everyone else. Roran is sharpening her blade and all that, and Vale and Carmine are doing their research. You see Vale has kind of picked up a poncho to help with the weather. Looks up, says hi to everyone. But yeah, you guys have decent amount of stocks from the tribe that if you want to get something up for lunch, you guys can.
Yeah.
Sandwiches. I'll get sandwiches for everyone. Right? Good.
Sure.
Sure.
Good.
I mean,
I'm gonna sit by the entrance of the tent.
I duck back
Oh my
out
God.
into the rain.
I was just going to look at the rain, but now I'm definitely looking at Roxy.
Yeah.
Just kind of nodded Jintron.
Yeah, guys can take this time to take a short rest if you want to recuperate a little bit from the fight. Not a long rest, but a short one as you guys have a lunch and take a breath to sit as you just hear the pattering of rain on your tent.
Oh, yeah. Have a nice little sleep. Wondering if that is
Oh, nice.
Well, that's fine.
going to have to find that centaur after.
Is Roxy still within line of sight? Did you
I
come
would have
back?
gone. I would have gone to get food. I was not gone super long. Probably
Okay.
20 minutes of the short rest.
Oh.
Reappear. I went and got some like pieces of tarp so that I could cover the sandwich tray on my walk back, but it took me longer than I expected to find the tarp. As I explain as I'm handing out dry sandwiches.
That is a rarity. Or a luxury, I should say.
Thanks, Captain.
Yeah.
Here you go, Carmine. Here you go, Vale.
Oh, thank you. They just deep dive right back into their notes and layouts of just looking over. So it looks like they've structured out what they can see of Valley Hold and are trying to decipher, like, all right, based on what we've seen in previous places, there could be an entry point here, here, here. We might have to look for one of these, and they're just looks like they're kind of brainstorming what they'll need to do, assuming
Fail.
that you guys get in.
You should have
Yeah?
seen it. Roxy nearly died in that fight.
It was awful.
What?
Thankfully, I was there to heal him.
I'm literally completely uninjured.
She says out loud.
Val looks terrified. Like, what happened?
Nothing.
Don't
I'm
lie,
completely uninjured.
Captain. Listen, I know you don't want her to worry, but you know.
I will
Carthos looks
start
very
casting.
worried.
I will start
I've
casting
never seen
blight.
Carthos worried before. What?
I am going to attack you with magic. Do not lie about my life like that. This is bullshit. Honey, this is fake news. This is that fake news that I was telling you about before. The media, the liberal media, they lie. They're trying to undermine me. It's like I've been saying to you. You have to believe me. Everything I say is true. What they say, they're all liars.
I
Oh
mean,
my god.
you know, they say that, but they just don't want you to worry about that.
Look, Vale, honey, my news is the best news. You don't listen to that other news.
Oh my god.
Okay, Mike, can I petition for that to be
Yeah.
Carmine's new voice?
No.
Quit.
Holy shit.
If I was Carmine's voice, you guys would just kill him on principle at some point. Like, no, we gotta kill this guy.
We're,
Yeah,
well,
kill him
I
with a
mean,
hammer.
when he becomes the bad guy of the campaign, we're gonna kill
Yeah.
him anyway because the
Carmine
Terminator
next
body
place.
parts take over.
The
Yeah.
Robo Father.
It's a voice modulator. Like, oh wow, I lost it.
Thank
Wait,
God.
No,
It's
I
gone.
lost it. I
We're
lost
free.
it.
You're fired.
Who's possessed by a strange spirit.
You're fired.
They got the best towers. They got the best fake news. All right, he's got a voice modulator. This is my voice now.
Nobody's
Let
got a
me
better
tell you-
voice than me.
I'm gonna kill you with a rock.
That's fair.
Oh,
Put the captain
Roxy.
down.
Just
Don't.
Roxy.
What you have to
Fine.
understand is that I've been to all kinds of centaur camps all around
Oh
the
my
valley.
fucking
You have
God.
to understand, I know centaurs.
Absolutely not.
Power. Whoa. Sweet silence.
Okay, this bit is now done.
Yeah.
God, what were we even talking about?
I fist bumped Carthos
You
on the
know what?
way over to my seat.
If you want, I'll say if you want to make a persuasion check to convince Vale that you weren't in imminent danger, you can.
I will do that.
You will have to be a 24 though.
Oh.
Okay, I have guidance and knowledge from past life and a better persuasion
Come
than
on.
his deception.
Motor.
Okay,
God.
I will say, it's not guidance from like in Baldur's.
Beauteous.
Let me know if the +4 stands, because it won't. If I'm not allowed to cast guidance on myself.
I cast
The
guidance
thing
to win an
is, you can
argument.
cast guidance on yourself, but she's a spellcaster. She knows you casted guidance on yourself,
Oh
You're like, I promise.
or at least that you casted something. I mean, it's not guidance. You casted something.
No, it's
Like
true.
it's not.
You gotta believe
It
me.
ain't Baldur's Gate 3.
In the middle of me explaining, I like call up a ghost and I go, "Help me!" Like they're liars.
No, you
Like,
you
I
can't
literally-
retroactively add a side dice to your roll.
Thank God.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I go, look. I mean, like the centaur. Look, and a centaur appears, and I go, "I'm not hurt, am I?" And they're like, "No," and then they disappear.
Not now.
What?
We could have.
Why am I in your tent?
We could
He's
have
holding a
healed
string
you.
of sandwiches,
but
like,
that
oh
doesn't-
yeah.
That doesn't change the giant spear that you took to the abdomen.
My
What
god!
giant? What? No. That just sounds like a lewd joke, and I don't appreciate it.
I
This
didn't
is
mean it that
horseshit.
way,
I brought you a
swear.
sandwich.
The harpy song.
Mm.
We stopped her from cheating on you, Vale.
I am going to very calmly, I'm not upset at all.
Very
Very calmly, I'm
calmly
gonna reach
snap
over and
Arthur's neck.
grab my helmet, and I'm gonna put on my helmet, and I'm going to reach down to where I put the tentacle rod down, and I'm going to pick up the tentacle rod, and I'm going to say,
I step outside.
care to say that one more time, Carson?
I am just like, very casually walking away from the tent.
Carmine
It's
using
just a
his
fun little light fucking with each other. You know.
Carmine
friends.
making his voice a little louder because he's got robo lung. Goes, if you're done making interruptions, we are doing work here.
Are we done?
Oh,
making
sorry,
interruptions?
Dad's mad at me.
Oh my god.
Mike glares at you, looks back.
He's
Gonna
like, "Can y'all
find
be
it-
fucking
A
morons somewhere
chair.
else?"
I'm gonna find a
You're
chair
trying
that
to
is
get
an
killed in your
unobtrusive
sleep.
distance from Vale and sit in it.
It's a comfy chair.
Really good fight.
You're not sure where a chair came from because none of these centaur can sit, but it's a nice chair.
I made
They
it when I
stole
was
it
having a
from
nervous
someone.
breakdown. It's
Yeah.
You made a chair. we woke up one morning. There's a
Made it.
dining table and chair set. It's like, oh, Chichana had a rough night last night.
Rough fucking night.
Look, I couldn't sleep. You see 17 chairs just piled up next to each other.
That's like the opposite of a stress baker. I feel like stress
Yeah.
carpenter.
Stretch carpenter.
I made 17. I have to make 3 more. Don't talk to me.
What would be the worst job to do as a like stress cobbler would be pretty shitty. Like, oh, here I made a bunch of boots last night.
I stole all of your boots and put new soles on them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. A farrier. All your horses are tired in the morning because he was up all night clean, giving them new horseshoes.
You're just like, man, please.
So, you guys have a
Stress
nice
issues?
lunch of sandwiches.
For a second, I thought you were just gonna say sand.
It's just nothing but sand. It's all dry.
Naughty
This
players.
desert
and
plain
there.
that has been buffeted by storms turns to sand. You're now in the desert again.
Oh,
Fuck.
Fuck
Our
you, you're back
heroes.
in Damien.
After a light lunch, eventually
And a
your
roast.
tent flap's gonna open. Haru's gonna bow his head in, kind of knock on the temple. Be like, may I come in?
I mean, of course, come on.
Absolutely.
He's gonna saddle it. No, he's gonna walk on in and go. My father and his closest are drawing up how our preparations for tomorrow when the fight will begin. Given how valuable we've been as allies, he's requested that you join us.
fair enough.
Would be honored.
All right. You'll wait for you guys to do what you gotta do to gather your stuff
We all put our clothes
and
back
lead you
on.
guys.
Yeah, we
I'm
were all
sorry?
naked when he came in. That
Damn,
we
that's
didn't
crazy.
mention it, but that was also happening.
Bare ass naked for no reason.
Damn. He looks down at you guys, legs, and he's like, "Your hooves look weird," and then walks out.
I mean, that's fair.
He just
That's
dragged us
abs-
within an inch of our lives.
Oh, I hate my brain.
Oh no.
Mike said
What'd your
that, and
brain do?
the only thing, the two, you said that, and the only thing that popped in my head was a fetish.
No.
It was, yeah, I don't like it either.
Those are
I'm,
weird.
I'm really.
well
I
soon,
only
buddy.
like pups that are overgrown.
No.
Rocks fall. We need to purge this group. We need a new, clean, young group.
Rocks fall out of the
Divine
sky,
judgment.
land on its back on our tent. We're all crushed.
And then a
The
volcano.
lava brings up a flood and cleanses the world. We have to restart the population now. We have to restart the world.
Let's go. Also, I totally forgot.
Yes.
I wanted to go talk to the if there's an armorer in camp. I would love to talk to them.
Mm.
Yeah, you guys can make a stop on your way to the middle of the camp. There's not like really smithies. It's the none of the tribes are really stable enough to warrant anything long term, but there's definitely like a quartermaster or groups that are like helping make spears and arrows and stuff. Depending on what you're looking for, they might be able to get. But there's no like blacksmith shop if that's what you're
Oh.
trying to find.
No, I think that's I asked last time. I wanted to try and utilize some of the adamantine that we scavenged from that one fight, but if they don't have like a we're a traveling camp. We don't have like a forge. They didn't dig a hole and start laying brick and mortar for like.
No,
Skill issue.
their technology, they're well, I mean, yeah, their way of life doesn't really constitute steady, ready movement where they have regular smiths. They mostly,
Mhm.
carve out spears and arrows what they have, and they make up for it by being giant, strong ass centaurs.
Right. They can repair things with smaller, hotter fires that don't require like a whole forge.
Right.
Okay, never mind then. I apologize for interjecting.
No worries. That's fine. After a few minutes of traversing through other camps, seeing people get ready, you see non-combatants trying just like getting up gear and getting things ready because regardless whether they fight or not, they are gonna have to make a run for the Valley Hold. And you eventually make it to the biggest tent in the middle where you see the chief Ruverus. Let me see if I can re-find his picture. If not, no big deal. Surrounded by a couple of his other closest champions and the like, as he smiles at you all, beckons for you to come in.
We go.
Yeah, make entry, but I'll be sure to keep quiet until their plans begin.
He's mostly speaking in Centaur, but Taru is also translating as he's laying out. It's gonna be mostly between you guys, the Shattering, and the Roaring Sky Centaur. You guys are on the southern end, and the other camps are on their respective northwest, northeast ends. And this is kind of laying out when they expect the Valley Hold to open. You catch notes of the Great Beckoning, which Taro kind of explains at a designated point when the storm reaches its height. That's when the Valley Hold actually opens, and they try to get people to go in as quickly as possible so that regardless of the outcome, everyone's non-combatants are inside the walls.
Innocent people.
But essentially, because either way, the non-combatants they may end up with a new tribe at the end of the day, but they're all gonna be one tribe at some point. So no sense of them staying outside until there's nothing they can do. And yeah, essentially what he's outlining is a large scale battle between thousands of centaur. And eventually, Tara will kind of speak on your guys' behalf to discuss what your position will be in the battle. And this part could be more of an out of character discussion between you guys, because essentially, I don't have the exact rules yet, but essentially, there's going to be different regiments of centaur, each one with like hundreds of centaur that are working in their own segments. And they'll have their own bonuses to apply, and you guys can apply yourself to one regiment or another to give that specific regiment bonuses.
Is he
So, yep.
is he looking for each of us individually to pick a battalion, or all
It's
of us as a group
essentially
should
there.
attach ourselves to one of these groups?
No. Well, that's up to you guys. If you guys want, you can put all of you into one battalion. That being said, it's a widespread battle that is going to rely on the majority of your army surviving. So if you put them all into one basket, you risk having the other regiments a little weaker without any additional aid. So nothing has to be decided on that. This is more just kind of a general preliminary discussion to what I plan for you guys to do. But essentially, the different bonuses of each army are for you guys, the Rising Centaur. Because you recruited the Norwegian Centaur in the beginning, you guys will have some additional healing. And because you guys have the horn, you'll have some additional damage on your end. The Shattering Centaur will have more armor, so their regiments will be a little bit more beefier in terms of getting hit. And they'll also have a magical component, as they have a number of sorcerers. The Roaring Sky, because of their range and archers, will be able to do a decent amount of damage. And you would have heard from Chief Ruvers's talks that they also acquired the remnants of the Firehoof champions or tribe. They have been mostly wiped out, but they have put in their lot with the Roaring Skies, so they also have Fire Centaur on their ranks.
Booyah.
So how many? I
There
don't know
will
what
be
you wanna call
roughly
it.
12 regiments of Centaur. And you guys can choose to put all of yourselves in one basket, or for every one of you in there, it's a +1 to that specific regiment's either attack or defense.
Do we have a
So you
list
can
of all
either
the
help them.
regiments? Or are they like individual?
No,
like...
it's just like one regiment is
Okay.
however many hundreds of Centaur acting in an
Okay.
army.
I
They're
mean,
what the army as a whole specializes in. I'll have this all written down, so you don't have to memorize
Okay.
anything just yet. But essentially, what I described before is what the army as a whole specializes in, and the regiments are just the specific blocks of the army.
Mhm.
So one of you can be a +1 to helping attack, as in you're pushing the fight, you're fighting the centaur, you're helping cut them down. A +1 to the defense could be you're being more supportive, you're getting people back, you're using defensive spells to keep people safe.
do we have to choose between attack and defense?
You individually have to choose between attack or defense. You respectively, like if Dardis wants to go attack and Roxy goes defense, then you guys can choose to do so. It's not like a group decision. It's what you choose to apply your bonus to.
Well, we all know Karthos is going to go offense.
Mm-hmm.
And Nuru will obviously go defense.
And
I
I will
was
also say
initially-
for just real quick, when making it's not just you, the players, also Rorin and Kurai can be applied in the same plus bonus to a regiment.
So we
Kuroi's
have
gonna stay with Urui, so
so we have 8 people.
So you have essentially you consider in layman's terms you have 12 blocks of troops. You have 8+1s you can apply to their strength or defense.
We should put. I was initially thinking we should spread them all out and each of us should be alone, but now I think we should do 2 groups and put 4 and 4 into the groups. We should +3 attack and 1 defense into 2 groups. Urui and I can be the defense and everybody else can be the attack. That way we have 2 really strong blocks that can basically clean up if the rest of the centaur aren't doing too well. Because if we put everything into one, we risk getting overwhelmed. But if we have at least 2, we can go back to back if things turn south.
It's not a bad plan.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you were to put one person into one regiment, there is the risk that if that regiment gets destroyed, then that character can attempt to escape. But if they make bad rolls, they could potentially either get captured or killed.
yeah, we're not gonna do that. So we're gonna help each other.
Yeah, if you can look after 3 people, then I can look after 3 people.
Yeah.
Does
right.
Roxy want to be in a group with Karthos, or am I persona non grata?
I think I have to be in charge of you because if I look, I don't think Roxy should. I think we should pick like basketball team rules, 1 and then 1 and then 1, because otherwise then I end up with Jen, Dardis, and Karthos, and you get Rorin, Nanook, and Kuruai, which isn't bad, but it stacks the deck one way.
Yeah.
I don't want to shunt Urui. Like, you should also have a chance. You should also probably have Dardis, which means I should probably have Nanook. I think Dentrana going with Karthos and Roxy makes sense.
Yeah.
Because we can all just stand and be completely in cover behind Nanook, because we're all small enough.
True.
It's just all hiding behind massive.
Just
bear
hide
mouth.
behind the bear, and the bear just takes a nap, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm not going to go too in depth on all the rules because one, just spouting rules out is not the best way to teach someone. I'm going to write them all down at some point, and 2, I'm also still developing them myself. That's what I didn't have time to do over last week, but this is just a preliminary to get you guys into the idea of like kind of what to expect. It's less going to be an encounter where you do battle, and it's more going to be like it's quasi a game of Risk where you have to you're fighting on a large scale army battle, which some of your characters might have experience with. Other characters will be in your first battle. Like you fought in small skirmishes and had your smaller battles, but some of you have never fought in a large not war, but like army sized battle.
Yeah.
My question is, in this like melee, are we going to go by turns? Of like, are we still going to need to choose individual action? To clarify my question, should we be talking about specific things that we would like to do during the battle now as part of this planning, or is that not going to be a part of what we're doing?
I'm still ironing out the details.
I imagine that will all be
time
explained later.
Yeah. Essentially how I have it worked out is it's going to work in phases. It's going to be like a kind of a movement phase, an attack phase,
So kind of similar
just
to
like
sailing?
similar to sailing, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll come up with different specific mini actions perhaps, but for the most part it's going to be less of a here's what I do on my turn initiative and more how these armies are going to move as a whole and on what phase of the battle. If that makes sense.
I'm excited to see what it turns out to be like.
Yeah.
I as a DM am terrified of running big encounters like this. I specifically avoid doing it because I'm terrified.
Well, I mean, that's why we're not going with the traditional of like we're rolling
Yeah.
initiative and then we'll just go about it. This is like this is large enough that phases to move, phases to attack because it's like you're dealing with a large mass of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm excited to
Um,
do it because it's fun. I was like, yeah.
to that end though, because like I said, we're still ironing out a lot. If you guys wanted to discuss how you're splitting the group up now and kind of RP that out, like in this meeting room, that would be good. And then we
Urui's
can
gonna
put it
have.
in the chat because that'll help me set up what to plan.
Will Kodai be with Urui, or will?
It's up to you
Because we
guys.
should do 2 and 2, probably.
Two
Like
and two.
groups of 2,
Mm.
So you want 4 groups of 2,
maybe.
not 2 groups of 4.
2 groups of 4 would also work.
I think 2 groups of 4 is stronger
True.
because if we can tip the battle faster, then
That is
that.
true.
I really
Keep
the
us
problem is
close
we
to
don't
these
know
warriors
enough
from
about
Galway.
what's gonna. Yeah, I assume we'll have a chance to repick if what we are talking about right now turns out
Of
to be
course,
really strong.
nothing's being set in stone. This is more of a to get you guys like use the idea of like here's kind of roughly what to expect between
Mm.
today and the coming weeks between now. This is just only the setup of like this isn't just a combat encounter. This is
Yeah.
Grand War.
something, and if whatever you guys discuss now kind of helps me kind of figure out where you all are gonna be on them.
Okay,
Mhm.
so follow me on this. You and I are the only 2 that really can pump healing.
Yeah.
Dardis can do a little bit. Jintrana, I think you and you've done some cure woundsing
I can
before a
do
little
10
bit.
hit points.
You can do good berry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Um.
I will also add because you guys recruited the nourishing center. I think that one of the benefits of your army is that you do have innate healing that the other armies don't have.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
So that's a benefit. That's a bonus that you guys have, whereas they have better armor and magic and stuff. You guys have innate healing.
Thank God.
because of that, and this is like Roxy like talking it out. I think the thing that makes sense then is to group people around you and I
Yeah.
so that they have places to run back to. If
Yeah.
we're too spread out across 3 or 4 groups, then like I still have the ability to get on my broom and like go somewhere in the middle of the battle if I really have to, right?
Yeah.
That's a thing I can do that not everybody else can really do.
I'll
So if
say you
people,
would be the only one who has that option. Anyone else, there will be like if you need to get from one regiment to another, there will be rules for it. But I'll say because you have the flying broom, you're probably the only person who has that freedom to do so.
and I would still probably
That
get
being
shot at a
said,
lot with arrows. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
That being said, yeah.
yeah.
But I
So
mean, you guys because of the horn, you do have air support now.
Yeah.
right. Um,
Fly with a
and I
rock.
think if we're talking about 2 groups rather than 3 or 4, then we should go after you and I. We should go and pick the next 2 people that have the most similar abilities and put 1 in each group. And I would say that's Kurai and Carlos.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know who you're picking out of those 2.
Yeah. You're right.
So that's 4 people decided. I mean, Roran and Dardes are like probably a good duo to have. They're good supports for each other.
True.
And I would say Ninook is the closest comparison to the close-up fighter of Dardes.
Mhm.
So then that just leaves whether you want Roran or Gentrana more. Do you want both of the Tazmashes, or do you want a little bit of range support help?
You do have more range on your side, especially if you have Karthos.
Mm.
I have a little bit with Kodai.
Okay. Jen,
Toronto wouldn't hurt.
would you be down to go with Urui? Dardes?
Sure.
All right.
Really like splitting the group, but
I don't know.
We can't all be in one
I can do that.
place.
I mean, there's something to be said for us all going into one group, a plus +4 or a +6 to attack and a +2 to defense would be gnarly.
But only for one
It would be,
segment.
yeah, it would be gnarly, but just to kind of put into context, from what's been described and from what's been planned, there will be two fronts of fighting between two different armies.
Okay.
And while
So-
you would be a gnarly ass army or run as a regiment,
That's
the
why we
rules are
do.
going to be set up where you can't just annihilate one other regiment. It's going to
Yeah.
be a
This way we could
second of
cover
fighting.
both fronts.
Yes. I have one question. I just realized, where are Vale and Carmine going to
Yeah.
be during this? I know Vale's
That is a
not.
good question.
They
taking
are
part
going
in
to
the
be
fighting.
on. Well, yeah. Carmine's not a fighter. He's going to be, and Vale is going to be by
Yeah.
Carmine to make sure he, doesn't get hurt. Make sure that they have all their research in hand. They're essentially, but from Carmine's perspective, he is the one funding this expedition, so he is essentially, paying you guys to help turn the tides and make sure that you guys are on the winning team.
So they're going to reconvene with us after, assuming we win.
They'll either be at the camp or with the non-combatants heading for the thing, which may or may not work out for their favor, because if the tribe they're not aligned with loses and they end up inside under the wrong tribe, that could end very badly for them.
Mm-hmm.
Especially as humans, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, they're safe so long as they are under the protection of the Rising Tribe Centaur.
Okay, so in terms of protecting as many lives as we can, it sounds like the two groups that have us should be at the front because they're going to be the strongest. With the
There'll
other,
be two different fronts, yeah.
the two, yeah, the two that we are should be at the two triangle points,
Mm-hmm.
and then everything else arrayed between and behind.
At least try and handproof some of it.
I'm curious, like, obviously he'll let us make a final decision, but does Rivarius have like
Insight?
insight or like what am I looking for? Like
Advice, opinion.
he has a perspective
Yeah, yeah.
of the centaurs that we don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically his people in that we don't like he values their lives in a way that we as outsiders can't.
Mhm.
Like we know that they're people, but he knows their names.
Mm-hmm.
Would he ask us to deploy in any specific way because of that?
Yeah.
Are you specifically asking him that, or are you asking out of character?
I would say like you know, hey, this is, I mean, I would turn to him as he's like hearing this discussion and say, we could provide an armored front to each side of the conflict, shoring up a battalion on each side, unless you would rather we attempt to spread out and more evenly protect rather than trying to drive in with a strike force, as it were.
He'll smile at you guys and go, "You'll start." He's been speaking Centaur this whole time. He'll switch to common and go, "You and your allies have been very valuable in this fight. I am grateful for what you have provided. While you are of my tribe, I definitely feel you have shown insight to govern yourselves. So long as you are aware that who you apply yourselves to, you are not fighting as outsiders. You are fighting as of the tribe." To that end of where I think you should go, I would not worry about protection. I appreciate your concern, but I did not raise my tribe to stand down from a threat. They are all capable warriors and veterans of countless storms. Your help is much appreciated, and I have trusted your judgment so far to the advice of my son Taru. So long as you do not get in front of the charge when it happens and you assist. I would say if you want to be at the heat of the battle, then at the front will definitely be where you want to go. We'll probably have a few of our score acting in the back as range and support as archers and the like. We will be setting up a support tent here as he kind of points. You guys are on the south end of Valley Holes. He points a little bit, like not near, but like in between where either side of the fort would be. Where will it be? The majority of our healers will be working out from. If there is any point that might need some extra protection, it is there, but unless things go horribly wrong, if any resistance comes to that hut, we will already be in a poor position. If that helps answers your question.
It does.
But this isn't like I've heard of wars from across your homelands where you come from. This is not about conquering or taking land. This is about fighting for survival. So instead of protecting a homeland, we are pushing for one. That is our primary goal, is to make sure that when we enter under our banner.
Is this a fight where we should be aiming to kill or demoralize?
That's a good question.
Okay.
He'll look at you, smile, and kind of start cackling and go, and that is the reason why I think we are less bloodthirsty as the outsiders think we are. This is very much about morale. If we kill their morale, they will break, and they will be of the Rising Centaur.
Okay.
At the end, we all become of one tribe. If we can make our tribe stronger when we go into it, then we'll be all the better for it in the coming 5 years. Obviously, bloodshed is expected, and we will fight for survival, but the fewer that die here, the more stronger our tribe will be on the inside. That is the general understanding of these bouts.
Got it.
As much as we fight amongst ourselves, there is a mutual understanding that at the end of the day, we are all eventually of one tribe. It's just a matter of which tribe.
So we'll be more targeted instead of openly violent.
Uh-huh.
To that end, I didn't get into it quite, but I will point out that originally the Roaring Sky Centaur were going to have a demoralizing aspect because of the rocks and harpies. That was going to be one of their benefits.
Do we now
Because
have
you
that?
have the horn, because you have the
shit.
horn, that benefit will apply to you.
Oh shit.
There'll be a specific phase of the fight in turn, besides attack and movement, a demoralizing phase.
Oh.
We
Where
love
if a
I
regiment
already
becomes
got
demoralized
something.
enough, if a regiment is demoralized enough, then they will break.
Oh my god, I love that.
Okay, so what's the spell that makes your voice louder?
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy?
Does anybody have thaumaturgy?
No.
I would imagine Uri doesn't?
No.
If anybody has it to be Uri, I think it's only a
It's a
Cantrip.
cleric spell.
Yeah, it's cleric cantrip.
It's
Alright.
cantrip, I don't have it.
I'm just thinking about casting Enthrall and doing like a
You have
sports
that,
commentator
you also have... Oh my god.
like thing, like, and here we see the idiotic centaur resisting the.
My fucking god. You also have
I don't know.
the was a hallucinatory terrain or whatever.
Oh,
You're all gonna fall into hell.
big demon mouth opens up. What the fuck?
Oh,
So mostly this, yeah, this is essentially. If you have any questions, let me know. But essentially, what I had planned for today was essentially just presenting the idea of what's to come and kind of get you guys thinking about both how you're going to split yourselves up and kind of get into the mindset of
Here.
it being a battle, not a fight, essentially.
Right.
That makes sense.
Go for it. Shattering morale wouldn't be too difficult for some. Especially if we can keep peppering a good portion of them.
I realize the answer is probably no, because it's probably too small of a scale. But can I use Susan powers of like dissonant whispers and detect thoughts to like beam worry and doubt into the enemy?
You can like flavor and stuff like that, but you're kind of it would be too small of a scale. But that being said, I know I set array +1 to attack, +1 to defense. If this might be too complicated, but I just thought just came to me just after this talk. If you guys want to be a dedicated +1 to demoralizing, I would also consider that because that could be dope.
Would you allow us to
Using
pick
your
two of
resources
the
to demoralize instead. Oh, sorry.
I said, would you allow us to pick 2 of the 3?
Do we have to
No.
be like designated, like you go into the fight and all you can do is defense, or is it round by round you decide if you're going to choose one of those?
That's a great question.
You know what? At first I was gonna have a permanent, but now that you say it out loud, I think it makes better sense. Yeah, I think it makes better sense that you as individuals within the regiment can shift where you want your +1 to be at the end of each round.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down for that because then
And-
we could do something like start with 2 people and demoralize, and then one switches to defense and one switches to attack as we get closer.
And I'll say if you choose to, I know you guys have set up your 4 and 4, but within combat during the movement phase, you'll also have the option of if you're near another allied regiment, you can also switch yourselves between regiments, if that
Okay.
also helps.
That's a good way to adapt to what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just
Go
don't want to like lock in a
complicated.
strategy at the beginning, and then if it starts to go south, we have no options to like change.
Right.
what
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
doing.
It makes if you guys were working like as a battalion yourself, that'd be one thing. But since your +1 is you as individuals, it makes sense that you'd be able to switch up your tactics because you're just yourself.
Is the like, for example, I have the spirit session that I can do. The spells and the things that we can do as individuals are, like you said, all going to be too small, largely, for this.
Yeah, it's essentially your +1 to either the attack, defense, or now demoralizing invest will be flavored by you can flavor that by whatever spells you choose to cast, and there will be rolls. I may even consider you allowing to sacrifice spell slots and health to aid the outcome of a roll, but it will be less specifically of like I cast this to cause this on like an army size scale.
Gotcha. Okay.
But that is another thing. Like if there's a specific roll outcome happening, I will allow you guys to like spend resources to add to that roll.
Got it.
Whether that be health or spells.
More like an elaborate skill challenge than.
It's like an elaborate skill challenge turned into a very impromptu board game of Risk. But
We threw up sorry on the screen and we just have to play.
I'm all for it.
Well, yeah. What game is what tabletop game is the most like fucking Dothraki Battlefield Tactics?
Warhammer. Tabletop.
Freeway check.
Too much measuring.
Too much measuring. I mean, we
It's
automatically
like, I'm
have
using-
measuring anyway. We have it on the roll 20. We don't have to worry about.
I'm using the game 5e to recreate
has
this
some
sci-fi
morale.
thing. Like, just play another system. Why aren't you just playing another system?
Yeah.
Because this is one session of D&D.
Mike sent us all a link, and it's like, all right, download and install this. We open, but don't open it yet. Game time comes. All right, we're gonna play Total War. Everybody, open up this
You know-
scenario that I've preloaded for you.
All right,
Total War is
today's
broken.
today's video game night. Everyone,
This
we're
is
playing
fucking
Warcraft
nuts.
3. Pick your army. Only centaurs.
Beastmen tribes, nothing but beastmen tribes.
So, obviously, I do have to iron out some more of the rules, but I wanted to at least let you guys know kind of now roughly what to expect for the most part. And then during when I probably next weekend or next following before next game, I'll have the outline rules more clearly and written down so that you guys can kind of see what to expect before jumping in.
Mm-hmm. So everyone's going to be fleeing in terror from Roxy.
Are we looking for a gem worth 50 gold?
First spell component.
Dramatic order.
All right.
There,
That
we
being
have
said,
the one. We have the 300 diamond in the bag.
I
but
don't need
that's
that
a-
much.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
That's
the Revivify,
Revivify.
diamond. Yeah.
I mean, it's not consumed. You could just keep spamming it from there and then use it as a Revivify.
I just need the one piece. I don't think it's
Alright.
consumed, so I'll just hang on. Yeah.
may I ask, what spell are you looking to cast for the future?
I'm just incite greed.
Oh,
Incite greed? What?
That's fun.
It's a Ack Ink spell.
it's a fun little piece.
What the
Yeah, it's
You can choose
little
Mm.
goblin
Representative.
spell.
any number of creatures within range. And if I'm in a packed war zone, and not everyone is necessarily, inclined towards
Stares
magic.
at, like, gem in your hand.
Yeah,
That's just me
Alright.
at a fucking craft store.
That
you're right.
good to keep in mind, and I'll definitely reiterate, but also to reiterate, like this is on the scale of armies, so
Oh yeah,
whatever
no,
you
no, but
apply
if
your
she
plus
can,
1 to.
if she needs a minute to breathe, during the fight, she could fall back on this. It's just her
At
thinking.
least use it for like a defense.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I
Do
imagine
Do I
you
really want Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I imagine her being like, hold on, I need a second, and she pulls this out, has like her one moment to like breathe, she gets her breath, like 30 seconds. All right, okay, and then fucking spirit guardians, just,
Guardians.
and all of these guys who are just staring around just start burning.
Mm,
Correct.
Just get shredded.
I was just thinking,
Should've
just
done that to
had
the
me
fucking
thinking like,
Aboleth.
what if I want to really drag this down, give you guys the option of, how in games where it's like you want to auto resolve our fight, what if I just give you the option every time and you have so many battles?
Christ.
Yeah, Mike.
Be here for
Thanks
weeks.
for setting all of these dice up, but I'm literally just gonna click auto resolve. So for next session, could you just write out what happens at the end? And just tell us how it.
Is it a Pyrrhic victory?
You can skip right over.
Yeah, I'll just write a straight up book.
Awesome.
All right.
Oh,
Good
story
job, guys.
time.
D&D's done. I'm just
Savi
writing the
story
book. Okay. And I played D&D campaign. We got to level 20. He's like, oh yeah, what happened? Like, you can read about it in the book.
Yeah.
Bye now.
Oh, how'd you guys fight the big bad? I don't know. I haven't gotten to that chapter yet, but I bet it was cool. All right. That's mainly the gist of what I wanted to bring up, and then, of course, I'll have to iron out the rules. But are there any other questions in the meantime about what's to come?
Not until you finish setting up how it's gonna go.
We could demoralize the enemy. Could we boost morale of our own squadrons?
Yeah.
Slap a centaur on the
I'll-
ass.
Feel a lot better.
I'll say it's
You
kind
got
of the
it,
same
buddy.
kind of like, well, if there's a attack defense, there's a demoralize and boost.
Okay. Demoralize or moralize?
Yeah.
Pro-moralize?
Yeah, something like that.
Remoralize.
You got it, Captain.
Thanks. No.
All right. Any other questions in the meantime?
I'm good. I'm good.
Hey, bed dog. What's up? Hey,
How you been?
Rivarius.
been?
What's up, man? Like,
Who wants to take the banner?
real one to another. Like, what's good?
I mean, Rivarius is gonna take the banner, or Taru. It's their banner.
True.
They're,
What if we want the banner?
Yeah,
What if we
maybe
wanna
Taru
take
will be his
our
own.
threat?
Maybe Taru will be his own +1 in the fight. He'll have his own
My own
regiment.
+1.
Oh, are each of the chiefs gonna be a +1? Ooh, is there an information gathering phase where we can learn where the other chiefs are deploying their strong forces?
This is now Shadows of Mordor. You can send Karthos in to
Oh,
assassinate.
yeah! Oh, hold on. Can we do a Shadows of Mordor version? Oh, okay, wait, guys.
Hey,
We
play that
lose
game.
the Valley Hold, and then we invade it with these orcs that we found and mind controlled.
Oh,
You all get a ghost companion now, like Vale. You all become Kalishtar. But your
Oh,
ghost companion is just a dead elf who was just
But
here a
they're-
long time ago.
They're just an asshole to you all the time.
I would be so fucking concerned now. Just
Huh?
look at Roxy at that point, like, what the fuck have you been doing with these seances? What did you do to me? Why is this dead elf strapped to my soul?
We want an asshole elf following us around, whispering in our ears. I'm
No,
just
I mean
calling
this
him
dead
off.
one. I don't mind the other living ones.
Hey, Faye.
Very worried why we're suddenly seeing ghosts strapped to us for some reason.
Just
just
half your
life,
body's
baby.
now a ghost.
You just live like this.
Look.
For the rest of the session, I'm gonna take Karthos outside and we're gonna have a fight.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yes. Yes.
Well, I think now's a good time to transition as Chief Rivera's calls a call to the meeting. You all are dismissed and told to rest well the coming battle. And Taro pulls you all guys aside, like, so I know we're supposed to be resting, but
Oh,
y'all did bring a good amount of meat in tonight. I think it's only proper that we have a feast before battle, right?
Hell yeah.
my boy Taru. I knew you'd warm up to us eventually, bud.
It took a couple
Very nice
battles
one,
of
Wolf.
fighting side by side, but yeah, you guys, most of you guys are legit.
most.
Some of us.
Or
We
fake
all
as
look
hell.
in. We all look at one person in the party. We all look at
Fail.
him.
It's fine.
Technically, I'm two people because it's me and Susan.
Fucking
Sure is.
recognize.
Hey, you're not
And
supposed
that-
to talk about it.
That was out of character.
And that's why you're the main character from Shadows of Mordor.
Correct.
Honestly, that game is good, but you can skip right to Shadow of War, which is just a better game.
Exactly.
It's just
No,
the
no, I
first game, but
tried Shadow of War. I couldn't get into it for whatever
Really?
reason. I played the first hour of it, and it didn't. I don't know. Something about it felt off.
Mm.
I can't explain it, but
that's so interesting. My whole experience was all of the things that I was frustrated about the first game have been dealt with, and it was just like,
Gorgeous.
yeah, that's so interesting.
I don't know. I don't really have. It was a while ago. I don't really have a reason why. I don't know.
Do you remember? Was it the
For whatever
story or was it,
reason.
like the gameplay loop?
Could be the loop.
You know what? I don't know.
Hmm.
I
I'd be
can't
very
tell you at this
interested
point.
if you figure out.
But that is besides the point because now you guys are being brought to a feasting hall.
We mange.
At this point, eventually Roaring and I'll say Nanook was with you. Roaring and Kurai will catch up. You see them catch up. They see they're dragging a very reluctant Veil along with them to come have a little join in the festivities. You see Lulau style, enormous sized rhinoceros being roasted over a spite. How's a rhinoceros being roasted over a spite? You don't know. They're centaur. They go extra.
They go hard.
Big ass spit. Jesus Christ.
You see a bunch of young centaurs getting ready for battle, mainly through feasting. There's a very nice odor of something burning in the air, as it's just at this point seems to be mostly merriment going on. Taro beckons you guys over to the pit to get some roasted rhino meat. Turns to Karthos and goes, "Well, I know you are very interested in our cuisine, so I got you a special gift for your dinner." And he holds you a bag of hay.
Oh!
Oh, you're so kind. See, and I wasn't wrong. You do eat hay. You are just horses.
Mm.
You can
Yes, good luck trying to get the rhino. Enjoy your hay. As he just walks away, he whispers something to the cook, points to you, and like makes a don't give him meat sign.
I take 3 large steps away from Karthos to the side.
I mean, beautiful.
Only I had the disguise self spell.
Why don't you ask
Bringing your racist friend to a family function.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
This
you
is
do
the
stand out.
opposite,
But
huh?
Karthos. So this will be the one time I'll say Susan out loud for people here. Susan will be like, "But they did have the hay, so that implies that they do eat it, right? Well, otherwise, why would they have the hay?"
Oh no.
It's just dry grass.
Exactly. That's what I've been telling them, and no one seems to believe me. I don't know why they don't see it.
Karthos is that meme of the guy in the corner, everyone's dancing like they don't know that they actually eat hay.
They don't know.
Just don't know.
Sticking to the edges. Not talking.
Wallflower.
Yeah, we're not talking to anybody. Staring at everybody.
Yeah. If there's anything specific anyone would like to do, or grab, or eat, or drink, feel free to say so. What are you sleight of handing,
To steal
Karthos?
Oh my god.
meat. to grab myself a plate.
Just snatch it from wherever.
Yes. That was a high sleight of hand, but from wherever, not just from. Okay. If
Yeah,
you're grabbing from wherever, if you're not grabbing from the pit where the guy is actually like doing it, if you want to steal from someone's plate, there is like a small haunch of meat that someone isn't watching that you could swipe for yourself.
Yeah, I was just
With
gonna
music.
as people are going down the line, I'm just moseying and just like somebody set something down to grab a napkin, and I'm just like yoink.
Yeah, with a 30, then yeah, you can grab meat with a 30.
There's no consequences for his actions.
I will say the meat does already have a bite in it. I will say it was already a pre-bitten into a piece of meat.
Do you think
that,
he cared?
You're gonna get salmonella.
No.
I'm just saying it's not maybe a fresh piece of meat, it's just whatever someone grabbed off, took a bite of, and then forgot
The
about.
principle of the thing. They don't get to have anymore.
Can't replace
That's fine.
it.
The one thing they can't replace.
Meat.
They could replace it. They just go get another piece, but like, come on, man.
I won't have to go
Not the same
up
piece.
and do
We'll never get
that.
this piece back.
Definitely grabbing some fucking.
A lot of the meat that they haven't already salted and preserved is using up, because once they get in there for a year, it's gonna be, they can't go out hunting, so they gotta stock up. And this is more so because you guys brought in like slightly extra meat. It won't feed the whole tribe, but it will warrant a final meal as a lot of young centaur head off to war.
Yeah.
So at least it'll be a nice little morale boost for Taru's closest
Mhm.
allies and warriors who are going into battle.
Now the question is, can I outdrink a centaur?
Oh no.
You can definitely try.
You can
They don't.
certainly try.
I think I'm gonna go for it.
What was like? Because they don't have brewery. They don't like have. They definitely have like this. Definitely that kind of spirits of alcohol where it's like it's fermented, whatever they could ferment.
Figs.
Yeah, the fermented figs. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure what it would be, but because they don't really have like breweries or distilleries, it's definitely like their form of spirits in the form of fermented figs that they're drinking.
We're definitely gonna go for it though.
All right, make a con saving throw. See if you can outdrink a centaur.
In before
Perish.
instant nat 1. Oh. Doing too good. Too good so far. Too good. 22.
All right. So I rolled a nat 1.
Oh my god. They're dead.
You come up on like this oldest fucking centaur of like, how does this guy even survive so many battles and wars? Like, hey, you fucking outsiders all after your last one of you. He fucking drinks a drink and then just kind of falls asleep.
This guy would get along with Karthos.
That man was done before I even arrived. Holy shit.
You barely started. He just like ran up to you like, I can now. Fell asleep.
Oh. God.
Going down in order. Roxy, yeah, eventually you see Vale was chatting with Roran and Kurai and the sidekick squad, and they eventually go off to do something else, and Vale is alone for a second if you want to approach.
Yeah, I like hanging around. Come over, offer her a drink. Hey, I made you a plate.
She'll smile, grab the plate, and go, no, thank you. If you want to make an insight check, you can.
Always. Oh, ignore the +6.
Guidance.
Oh,
You're doing
it's
it
just a
again.
9?
What the fuck?
It's just a 9.
She's smiling. She seems happy.
no.
How was the planning for the fighting the ruins in Valleyhold? I'm looking all around. I'm talking to her, but I'm looking over here, looking over there, down.
I mean, yeah, we won't know for sure until we get in there, but we're trying to triangulate where best we need to go. She kind of looks up and down. I was like, I'm glad to see him. And assuming now Karthos was on, you don't seem to have any too grievous wounds. That's nice. That's good.
Pull my cloak out, do a little turn. He's lying for no reason, just to give me a bad rap. Like I think he's pissed because I'm coming down on him kind of hard.
Well, I mean, there's a lot that's going to happen tomorrow. Let's look on the bright side of things and have a good night, because you don't know what. Because everyone's gonna go into a big battle, and that's always survivable, right?
Well. Kind of heave a sigh. Like you said, let's enjoy tonight.
Oh. Yep. with
Bigger
your
than
United side. You just see her give you a bigger smile and just goes, exactly.
And with a sinking feeling in my chest, I'll get another drink from a passing tray, and just try and enjoy the night. I'm definitely hanging around her, as she's
Yeah, for sure.
here.
Yeah.
And if like I'm like, hey, do you need some more rhino? Yeah, trying to. She's not sure what she's trying to do.
Oh, hey, looks like Kurai's betting on if Roaring can wrestle a centaur. Let's go see what that's about.
Oh,
She walks.
Oh, 5 on the centaur.
Oh.
Warren, you're going to get some food. Eventually, Kurai's done betting and grabs a meal with you and sits down, just kind of munching, just going. So now we're in an army now. If I
Sure
wanted to join an
seems
army,
like
I could. I don't know. If I wanted to join the army, I could have not been an orphan back in Balavar, you know.
I mean, you could have still been an orphan, just in the army.
Yeah, you know Okay, you know what I mean, smarty pants.
I know what you mean. Yeah, army's not exactly what I was looking to do with my time, but we're here right now, and this is leading somewhere else.
Well, I mean, as long as you know, cousin, you already have my back. I'll always have your back. You know that.
She smiles. I know. I will.
Doesn't mean I like it though. Like I said, an army? Really?
I'm not too happy about it either, don't worry.
All right. Well, he holds up his cup to being miserable together.
To being miserable together, and they clink their glasses together.
Clink your clay mugs together of
Yeah.
fermented fig.
Yes. Knocks it back.
Dentrana, you have put on your tent ghillie suit.
Tent ghillie
on the
suit.
wall.
Can't see me.
What?
I'm invisible.
I'm invisible.
Are you at least enjoying a meal or having a drink, or are you just watching?
Just watching.
All right, make a perception check.
If I could read, I wish I could read.
All right. With 23 perception, you definitely notice a few weird looks from the center. Like, these outsiders are weird. The fuck's she doing on the wall over there? As they're kind of going about their party. But you are also one of the first to see as your pale-faced friend comes through the tent flap with his poncho.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to tail him a little bit.
All right.
Just wanna.
He's easy enough to tell. It looks like he's heading right for where your group, if not centered in, are roughly spread about in.
Hey! I'm calling out to him.
He glares in your direction.
What's your problem?
What's your problem?
You'll do. He rips off the poncho and yells out, interrupting the festivities. Outsiders! I demand a duel.
Ooh.
And you see, as he rips off the poncho, he... What? What?
Why?
What
for?
What for?
I'm going to hand Vale my drink and start hurrying over.
You definitely look at me like, Of all things you could have done, like, you was not expecting that one. You do not belong here or in our affairs. I mean to rid our kind of your plight. And I see as he has ripped off his
Want to
poncho,
like
he
sit down
has
and eat some rhino or something instead of having to fight about this? Like we don't like. I just don't see why
you guys
we
see
have
as
to
he
have a
has
rule about this.
ripped off his poncho. You see he has on his left arm what you have seen before on the other Shattering Centaur add-up, an arcane implement kind of badly fused into his arm. It goes, let these fools eat. My quarrel is with you. Do you accept? All of you.
Are you asking
If we go
are you
outside.
asking if we want to? Are you asking if you want to die inside or outside? Like I'm not really understanding what the whole situation is.
Is there next of kin we
I'm
should
not
notify?
scared of you outsiders. I'll take you all on.
I guess we
So
should
you're
step
gonna
outside.
you're gonna turn yourself into an elemental. Is it outside or inside?
What?
That's the question.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Did you not know about that? Udry comes over like still eating. You're gonna.
Everyone can make an insight check if they like.
Oh, I'd love to.
I'm just here to confuse this man.
The fact that it's working.
Do you have suggestion, Gentrana?
Oh my god.
I do not have suggestion.
We should
I do
talk
have
about
lots of
that
funny things though.
next level.
I do have lots
Alright,
of funny things though.
So everyone else was a little bit slower on the draw. It was just kind of like, this guy's kind of just asking to do what's crazy. Early with just kind of munching on a rhino haunch. You with a 19, you pegged this guy. His plan was to get you all out in a duel, sacrifice himself, and summon an arcane elemental spirit because
The fact that she just called him
you literally called out his plan as he looks at you dumbstruck.
Oh fuck.
Oh, this is like a suicide bomber moment.
He was gonna sacrifice himself, cast a very high level spell, and essentially, Roxy, this was obviously not taught in school, but there was a colloquial term known as the wizard's death curse, where if a wizard's like on the verge of death, if they want to spite their enemy, they'll just cast the highest fucking thing they can in order to like kill themselves and unleash a monster on their enemies.
The fact that this woman walks over still eating her food. It
Are you stupid or something?
You're gonna go boom.
It's
just... So why are you going to do that? What does that gain you exactly?
I mean, I was going to do this benefit of having a dual circle where I was just targeting the outsiders, but if you want me to do something in front of all of these bystanders who are drunk out of their minds, and we can definitely do it now.
To what end?
To me like that underscores the point of us being outsiders is the reason you want to attack us. Seems more like you want to weaken your opposing centaur group and because we're helping them. That's
is
really
that
the reason
about
that you're
right?
pissed.
All right, but you know what?
You're
fine,
already
let's do this. As he
Before all this goes down in your decision, obviously, I will walk up to him very calmly and looking at him and like, you know, I know where we could go for this, as I will say, outside and command.
You could command this man to do what he was asking you guys to do in the first place.
Yeah. As I know the captain full wants this shit to go down right here, right now. I'm like, no, we should definitely.
All right, hang on.
I appreciate that as far as like keeping them away from all these other people.
I am flagging down Taru. So that
Taru's already here. Like, the fuck is going on?
Can you do damage control? Start moving people out of the tents in the area.
I'm like, I just want all of the leadership to know that we tried not to do this. What we're about to do to this man.
So he rolled a 16, so he resists the command. It's like that's what I was asking you all to do. We can.
Like, you spit a spell slot on that? Hello?
Yeah.
I mean,
I walk out of the tent.
When he
hold the
starts
flap
walking
open.
outside, can I shoot
well,
him
now I
twice
feel
in the
silly.
back?
Oh my god.
No, please. Can I wave her
I
off?
feel-
Can I be like, no, wait till he's actually
Drawing.
outside.
I'm like,
No. Literally let him get outside.
This guy's just looking around all day, like I kind of feel kind of stupid now. And now I'm
I
getting
mean, it's a
angry.
bad plan, bud. It's a bad plan.
No,
Yeah.
you were supposed to be unaware of what I was doing. I was gonna wreak a
no, you're
monster
right.
upon you,
Let's
give
walk
my life for
outside
the
and you can fucking
cause.
kill yourself, and then we'll kill the thing that you summon, and it'll all be for a complete waste of your life. Let's
Yeah.
just go do
Right.
that.
It would be
Right
a
now, let's go
different thing
outside.
if
I
the
just
people
feel
that
like
are
it'd be
ordering
more
you to do
poetic
it-
if you guys didn't know what my plan was. Now it
Yeah,
feels like
well,
I'm just getting
we already
harassed.
watched
You're
what
not the
happened.
You're not the first guy that your superiors have ordered to kill themselves trying to stop us. You know, it's like
No, well,
we think
yeah,
you guys
but
would learn.
You're not special.
I never.
I think that's a pretty horrifying
I'm
thing
about
to
to
do to
kill
yourself.
myself. I never said I was special.
That's kind of fun.
Why do you think
do
that
you
you're
really want to
okay?
do this?
Are you okay?
Hey,
I
You
did
need a
before, but
hey,
now you all are
sit
just
down.
making fun of
Hey,
me, so now I
sit
kind
down,
of feel
man.
sad.
Well, because you kind of presented yourselves as if you're on a level, but
Yeah.
if you're not
I
here to,
was, and then you all started harassing me for it. And you
that's what
immediately
you
just
do.
clocked what I was gonna do. I didn't expect you to clock immediately what I was gonna do. I thought it'd be a surprise. And
Yeah,
now
man.
I'm just confused.
Hey, why don't you?
We can
why don't
talk
you
about that.
why don't you have a seat? We can get you. We can get you a drink and some rhino, and we can all just talk about this.
No. I can throw a fireball right
I mean, you could, but
You could, but is that what you want to do?
Kind of now, yes.
Okay. I mean,
Why?
you gotta live your own truth.
you
But
could go
we're not here to hurt
legacy
you.
than that.
Can I
You're
just
here to hurt
accept the
people.
duel retroactively? Can we just go outside now?
We're outside. I assume this
Okay,
conversation is happening
I'm
outside.
like, if you're just gonna keep acting this way, like we can just go the simple route. I don't mind that. We tried to give you an out, but if you just want to die, that's fine. I'll help with that.
Right. I'll turn you into a turtle, and Darius can throw you as hard as he can up, and you'll turn back into a person as you turn into paste.
Enrichment.
Christ. God damn it.
So if you guys were to have accepted the duel, this is where the duel would have been outside. And then we can usually, all right, I guess we're dueling now.
I mean, if you want to,
We
you
can
can
stop
always
whenever
change
you
your
want,
mind. Kind of had you clock
Do you
them
wanna-
all.
do you
I feel
wanna-
like I know.
Do you want to make a safe word?
Roll initiative, you assholes.
Roxy is doubled over on the ground from Uri's whispering of the word enrichment. Hands on her knees, she cannot stop laughing.
Oh, yeah.
All right, since Anukta here,
There it
Rory
is,
goes,
too.
this is the dumbest shit I ever seen. I'm in. As she just
Oh,
grabs her
God.
sword.
Fuck yeah.
We're
Oh,
not gonna
man.
let
Rory's
you
so
die
good.
poetically.
Fucking
You're
love
gonna
the
die like
enrichment.
an idiot.
You're gonna die like in. Oh man. Okay, I'm picturing. I turn him into something small with polymorph. I've got 3 tries to do so, and then I'm gonna fly
Don't
up
play
really
in front
high,
of me.
and
This
I'm
is
gonna drop
more or
you
less.
down, and then Roran and Dardis, you both swing at it. One of you should hit it, and you just bat it as far as you can.
Oh, that'd be good. Baseball pitcher. A little bit.
Exactly.
Little underhand.
What's baseball?
Well, it's when you're at the base and you have a ball, you're usually whipping it at people's heads, but you know sometimes they hit it.
I've only ever watched the NFL.
That's true.
What's the NFL?
National Fuckhead League.
All right, gentlemen, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
We put
Hold on,
disrespect
I'm reading
on
through
your
my
fa-
spells to make sure there's not something funny I can do.
Oh yeah, this is
could-
the disrespect fight where we kill him before he even becomes an elemental.
Like straight up, I'm like, I could attack you like I care, or I can attack you like you're being an asshole, and I think that you should feel bad about it.
I'm the asshole here.
Yeah.
Kind
Yeah.
of. We're having a party.
We were
and
literally
you're here
just
to kill
chilling.
yourself.
I
Like
kind
that's
of
We're
want-
about to have a war, and you guys have been fucking our shit up this whole time, and I was sent to go out to eliminate you, and now
Yeah, you
making
fucking
fun
have
of
to.
me,
back.
and I don't quite
Yeah,
appreciate
so you
it.
can.
But you could just join
Alright,
us.
yeah.
You're already here. You
Yeah.
already
No.
joined and you're
Genuinely,
included
this
in
is my
this and
turn.
you could have lived.
Turn
Fucking
right
hit me
now.
right
What
at me.
This is what I am doing on my turn.
Yeah.
Is I am just looking over at him and going, you've got 3 options right now. We can walk back inside together and you can actually join up and calm down and have a drink. You can leave and go back to the people that you actually care about, or you can die outside right now. Those are your 3 options right now. Which one are you going to pick?
I mean, if you're not gonna attack me, I'll just cast a spell now.
We can attack you.
I think Roran is
can't
already
attack
on her way over.
Jeez.
I would like an answer, and if I like your answer,
I came
here
out
is,
here to
because
duel, so let's duel. Let's fucking let's
Why?
Let's do it.
Oh, no.
He pulls out a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, and we've been misunderstanding the situation the whole time.
Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
It's time to did it, motherfucker.
All right, on a hit, this centaur casts Hellish Rebuke at the highest fucking level he wants to fucking kill himself. Since y'all figured out what the plan was.
Asshole.
Oh, there goes the enrichment plan.
Yeah, for real.
He's casting Hellish Rebuke at a very high level.
Good gracious.
Is it 9?
No.
Yeah, I guess what's
But it's
the,
very high.
is there any reason to not go all the way up to 9 if you're already gonna kill yourself? Like, is it not
You're gonna
possible
see.
for levels of spellcasters?
There is a soft cap on how many you can do, but he's definitely casting high level most of it. You're gonna see why.
Terrifying.
Gentron, I need deck save, please.
I mean, of the people to do a deck save.
Go on.
All right, you succeed. You only take
600 points of damage.
20 fire damage
Sick.
as this man casts an extremely high hellish rebuke and kills himself. And in the wake of his spell casting, summons.
Wait, is he still alive? Like,
No, he's in the process of dying.
wait, hang on.
You what? No, that's an action.
You have to touch him. Yeah.
Also, this isn't like, oh, he died. Let me go pick him up. He's like,
No,
he's
no.
literally being thrown apart by magic.
I just think it would be really disrespectful.
Fucking bring
That
one
is-
life like you tried, son. You
3
tried.
arcane elementals
Oh my
erupt from
goodness.
his body as the magic rips him apart.
Awesome.
My goodness.
Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, there's 3 of them.
Bleh.
Oh my goodness.
Love to see it.
All right, Gentra, is that your turn?
I don't know. Did anything hit? Do I still have my arrows? I don't know what's going on.
I mean, the guy you hit is dead, so
Okay, that's neat. Let's see here. Do I still have a bonus action?
yeah. So bonus action.
All right, this one gets the mark.
This one.
Yep.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right. You see Roran let out a sigh and grab her sword. Let me heal her up because she hasn't been in a fight recently, so she would have rested. She is going to a charge. And not exactly have the speed to get up to them, but it's gonna hold her action to attack. This elemental
Mm.
is going to teleport over here as part of the movement,
I hate
and
it.
is gonna swipe at Urui.
I hate it.
Does a 22 or an 8 hit?
22 hits. 8. It might surprise you. It does not.
Alright, you take 14 force damage, and then I need you to make a wisdom check, please.
What the fuck was? Hang on. What was that? Okay, I think I got it right.
Yeah. Make sure any
which-
short resting
I already
wisdom
did that.
check.
Yeah. Wisdom save or check.
Or check. Check.
Fuck.
Alright, you're good.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Of course, it's a wisdom check.
I'm scared. Shit. I hate it. I'm looking at my spells. They like to eat spells is the problem. I don't have a lot of good. When a spell with like, what if I summon insects? Are they counted as magic? Is it gonna turn to eat the spell as I cast it?
It's based. First off, yeah, the insects would be magical, but it's also in the process of you casting the spell. Is if they were to do anything, it would be like if you're talking about if they are going to do something reactionary, it'll be into reaction to you summoning magic.
Okay. No magic fight. Magic is all I'm fucking good for.
I will say, based on your last encounter with them, is that their capacity to eat magic is not like every spell all the time they can eat. They do have like a soft cap of like they can only eat so much at one time. If that helps.
A little, but my options are still real fucking limited. Oh god, I wasn't ready for this today. I came out here to deal with rocks, not this.
You can just smack them with your mace.
I do dog shit damage though. I have horrible weapons. It's not what I'm here for.
You can do a cantrip.
A tiny bit.
What?
May I retcon my turn a little bit?
At this point, it's we're already moved on.
Wait, never mind. No, I cast a concentration when I shouldn't. But yes. You're right.
Actually, that might be a Uri. If you might take note from Johnny, who knows that Gentron did cast a spell, but it was a very low level spell that didn't seem to pique their interest. If that helps at all.
Okay, that is helpful. They're not undead, so that's not gonna do anything. We're just gonna do this. Is that range?
No, it's not.
That is. Oh, that's right. It's not an attack.
Yeah, you just call it.
All right. They will make a dex save. All right. They seem to take radiant damage fully as you see this thing hiss as radiant damage coalesces over him. Or it, rather. It's an elemental.
So, is there any like check I can make? I'm not very good at Arcana. I'm wondering if she would put together that if she thinks that they're susceptible to radiant versus other kinds of magic.
I would say, based on their nature, that it would be an Arcana check
Okay.
because they are elemental arcane beings. Yeah, with a 17, based on what you saw, it doesn't do extra damage, but it also doesn't seem to have done any less than you would have done to another creature.
Because I remember
Like it did
a
have
lot
a
of
reaction to it.
I remember a lot of other spells getting like halved last time against them.
With the 17, mostly, I mean, a lot of the time they are definitely mage eaters, but a lot of mages aren't like a cantrip is usually not going to make or break the fight with them.
Yeah.
It definitely dealt damage, but usually they're more interested on magic on a larger scale.
Okay.
Like a cantrip is barely anything to them.
Okay, that's good. That's good. She's just trying to keep them from trying to eat the fucking cleric. She is going to yell at them, since these things aren't really thinking creatures to her understanding, that her magic's going to be limited this fight. She's going to focus on radiant magic. And they can do with that information what they will. And
Okay.
that is about all I can do because she's too nervous to summon spiritual weapon. She doesn't know what the limits of this are, and she's not going to test it when she's, toe to toe with one.
All right. This one tries to make some swipes on Roran, but she definitely dodges out of the way. Karthos.
I will steady aim and hurl a psychic blade at that one next to Roran.
Okay.
Does a 28 hit?
No. Yes, the 28 does hit.
Damn. 24 psychic
Very
damage.
nice. All right.
That's me.
All right, Roxy. What would you like to do?
Grab my broom, fly over, land directly in front of Gentrana, opposite the two that were moving in this direction and are fighting Roran. Hold up my shield. My arm goes boom. And I'm going to say, did I ever tell you guys the story of the Phantom?
Ooh.
Who wants Invis? And I'll look at Jen and Dardis. You get invisible until your next turn, at the end of your next turn, or until you hit somebody with an attack. You also get to roll a d8 to the end of the damage if you hit.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Captain.
I'll hold out my hand to Dardis and point at him, and Dardis vanishes. Please add 13 damage to your to an attack that you hit, the first attack that you hit on your next turn.
Good lord.
And that's my bonus to summon it and my action to give it, so that's gonna be me.
All right.
Try not to cast spells.
Dardis. You see, there's one elemental on Urui and two elementals ganging up on your sister.
She's a big girl.
The wife guy strikes again.
Have you seen my sister fight? She fucked up those Onis real hard.
True. She doesn't cast a lot of magic, so she's objectively better off than the cleric who's like, oh fuck, shit.
Getting to there. First shot is I'm gonna throw the X. Advantage because invisibility.
That will hit.
24. Glorious. And it was 13 stacked on with that.
13 necrotic, and the creature is frightened of Dardis until the end
Ooh.
of its next turn, because he appears out of nowhere with a thrown flaming hammer.
Lightning this
We
time.
love it.
That's an effect of the invisibility.
Yeah, it's at the end of the Tail of the Phantom. If he hits with the attack, he gets the damage, and the person hit is frightened of the target, the person I targeted with the thing,
Alright.
until the end of the frightened creature's next turn.
With a total 25 there on the initial. And
Alright.
out of curiosity, I will snap my fingers and cause a thunder wave to rupture out from the axes. Oh, going that way with the 3x3 did not hit Uruei. So,
Okay.
let's see if they'll be able to withstand this. Just to get their attention and also push them away if they fail.
They did, in fact, fail that. And I will say these elementals are immune to many conditions. One of them is not the frightened effect. So this elemental, after being pushed 5 feet away, will be scared of Dardis. Sorry, 10 feet away.
Alright. And then, with a bonus action, I will recall the axe and just go for...
That wouldn't hit Karthos, would it?
No, it's a 3x3.
Mm.
I could direct it from... this one will be disadvantage.
It's a special axe that comes from the axe that he throw from his
okay.
goddess.
Making sure.
This one's going to be a disadvantage because of the range, but we're going for it.
Wait, do I get an advantage or a
Oh,
attack of opportunity?
no, because
No, he wasn't. He didn't willingly.
Okay, okay.
A 12.
Sorry.
Wait, do you have? What's that attack for? Is that extra attack?
Yeah, bonus action to call it back and then throw it one more time, but it was disadvantage because of the range just now.
Right. 12 is gonna miss, unfortunately.
Alright, that is fully me. So I'm sure that
All right.
hopefully it's enough to get its attention.
Thank you.
Roaring goes, nope, that's cool. I'm fine. As this thing teleports up behind her and makes
Oh,
2
shit.
attacks. Which, let me double check her AC. 1 hits
What the fuck?
for 12 force damage. All right, top of the order. You guys see Taru and a few of his friends right now. Be like, this isn't a designated duel. What's going on out here?
Motherfucker
you
killed
see-
himself. He's a terrorist.
I saw him coming out the house.
If there's anything we don't like in this part of Centaur, it's those who don't lack freedom.
Freedom hooves.
And I will add these folks to the initiative. If you will bear with me. As they're like, what? This ain't how duels go. We have this whole dueling girl for if a duel was actually done the right way, and then it was called out before the plan was hatched. So now there's this dueling circle here for no reason. Where the I am blind. Alright, there we go. Gentrana, top of the order, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna scooch this away over here. And going to fire on Marked Boy.
Okay.
And noting I'm gonna try using physical arrows, not the fire or radiant.
Alright. Alright, I mean, believe it or not, crit. Wait, no, you don't have advantage, do you?
No.
Alright.
Not to my knowledge,
a
unless you
30
want to give
will
it to me because you like me.
I do like you, but you don't have advantage. 13 plus 5. All right. The 13 will miss. And Gentron, you would notice as your normal arrows hit that they don't seem to have as a little less of an effect as would other arrows. As they kind of like they do damage, but they kind of like spit through their elemental form.
Just curious. All right. I think that's all I can do right now.
All right. Roran, seeing the one that you shot, is going to turn her sword on that one and attack that. Unfortunately, she doesn't have advantage. So only the 25 will hit.
She will soon, it's okay.
For 15 damage.
We're both wiggling our way that direction.
Alright. So this guy's under the frightened condition. So he cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Alright. Well, you know what's not closer to the source of its fear? Are these beefy little centaurs that just came out of nowhere, so he's gonna move over here.
Oh, shit.
You are still in line of sight, so we'll have disadvantage, but he is gonna claw its way through what isn't you, as it cannot move towards you willingly. That's a 16 and a 10. The 16 will hit for 9 force damage on Taru. Urui.
Okay, change of plans. Don't like what that man's doing. I'm to wiggle enticingly. And let's see, that's within. Yeah. We're gonna do this. So, wait,
Got
what?
an idea.
Hang on. What kind of damage is that? Oh, yep. Here we go. Bitch.
All right. What level are you casting that at?
4th.
All right.
It's
Excuse me
on
for
purpose.
1 second. Okay.
Urui and I had the same idea.
Hey, I'm tasty. Come here.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, look how many. I saved almost all of my high level spell slots in that earlier fight.
Yeah, me too. And then she's gonna step back over to.
Mm-hmm. Bring him over to the rogue. Bring him in range of the rogue. Let him
She
just-
was gonna go help his sister, but she doesn't
Alright.
want the elementals to fucking kill.
It's centaur squishy. Which is a weird statement.
Yeah.
You see this elemental almost, it doesn't have a nose, but almost like sniff the air, look in your direction, and with a nat 20 on its roll, reach out a hand and just siphon the guiding bolt into itself and consume the magic.
Ah,
Motherfucker.
shit. Well, alright.
It looks like whatever strikes at Rowan put into it, it looks like any magic in it was healed and
Shit.
definitely dissipates and looks in your direction hungrily.
Well, at least it's distraction for Roran, so she steps up to Dardash's side and mutters, "Be ready." Sorry.
Always ready.
Alright. The centaurs out here see their chieftain's son being attacked as they roar, "Defend Taru!" as this guy comes up to flank with his buddy. He rolled a 23 and a 21 on the hit.
Oh hell yes, buddy.
He only has a normal pike, but he is chipping away at this elemental as best as one can, as they're like, the fuck is this thing?
Jesus fucking Christ, yeah.
Taru's gonna get out his own pike and attempt to do the whole 1-2 with his buddy flanking. And 18 will hit. He'll deal 7, but reduced. This elemental is the one who ate your guiding bolt. Is gonna, in his movement, teleport over and hungrily smack into you.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 9 and a nat 20.
Oh, fuck.
I would like to Silvery Barbs that natural 20.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's a level 1 spell, if anyone is interested.
it is. It is. That will work, but you may note one of them does sniff the air, look a little hungry in your direction, but then thinks better of it. Gives you the impression that while they don't really care for them now, if they get desperate enough, they might eat whatever.
Which one?
But for
do
now,
I
that will.
attract? Sorry,
This one.
Okay.
that one. Okay.
It looks at you for a split second, but then focuses on the beefy one in front of her, because just all living things just have innate magic in them. But you suspect, based on that, if they get desperate enough, that even a level 1 or even a cantrip maybe will get consumed if they are desperate.
For sure.
For now, though, your Silvery Barbs turns a nat 20 into a 10.
Oh my fucking god. So it was a what and a 10?
Or an 8, a 9 and a 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you for my life.
That would have been just about 30 damage. Carthos.
Oh my god.
I will move over here to flank it with Uri,
Okay.
and then try and stab it with a psychic blade. Does a
That will
25 hit?
It does.
For 23 psychic damage.
All right. This thing, it reaches out, it tries to consume the energy, but kind of looks at you puzzled as your psychic
Whatever
blades
the
are
fuck
not
he's
of
got
the
going on,
weave.
it's not magic.
He doesn't know what the fuck you're doing. Whatever you're doing is not of the weave, and it looks very confused. That's how psionics work.
Carthus does a little dance.
Psionics are just a thing that exists alongside magic.
Yes.
Is that your turn?
It sure is. Or wait, I've got a
All right.
bonus action. I'll offhand attack.
Yeah, sure. Is your offhand also a psychic blade, or is it just like your dagger?
Yes.
Okay. 22 hits.
For 6 more.
Hey, every little bit counts. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. This centaur is going to get out their bow and shoot the elemental that is threatening their chieftain's son. He rolled a 21 and a 14, so he'll do a whole. He had a little bit too much of the fermented fig. He only did 1 damage on things like that. Fuck, he's
buddy.
like fumbling for another arrow. Like I wasn't prepared for that. Sorry.
No,
He's
it's okay.
trying to hit the target. He
Please
has
don't die.
definitely had a little bit too much of the fig juice.
Please don't die or you're gonna get adopted next. That's a threat.
I swear to God, I will adopt you. You're running back. She's not kidding. She'll do it.
She's fucking crazy, man.
Roxy,
Hello.
fucking crazy. It is your turn.
I have a question. When
Mhm.
this one ate the guiding bolt, it just completely consumed it. No harm to it as far as we could tell. And
No harm was done. It completely. It was reminiscent of a counterspell. You would know.
Right.
It was a counterspell that also, because he was eating it, not just a counterspell that they consumed the magic of to feed themselves.
can I make an Arcana check to see if I think this one can do that again so soon?
Yeah, sure. Make an Arcana check.
Oh yes. Okay, 21.
Nice. With a 21, mechanically, I'll just say, because with 21, yeah, it's fine. Mechanically, you would know it would work on a recharge effect.
Got it. So it has to be. It would have had to recharge on its most recent turn.
Yeah. In character, and I know if it recharged or not. In character, you know that elementals will, these kind of creatures digest magic at their own pace. Maybe some quicker and more than most, but it's like sometimes they can, sometimes they can't. There is a chance that this one is
Yeah.
able to consume again, but there's also a chance that they did if they didn't hit their recharge.
Right. But the other two, as far as I know, definitely could.
The other two have not consumed anything as far as you've seen.
Okay. I'm gonna go and do a little bit of a joint maneuver moment where I'm gonna fly over to here. As I fly over, I'm gonna hit a quick, hey, did I ever tell you guys the story of? And Tales of Beyond. That is the tale of the fucking clever animal.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Is
Most
that a battle?
boring ability.
Oh. Imagine hyping up a story you're about to tell and be like, oh, that one, God.
It's just so poor. It's just you get bonuses to mental ability checks about knowing stuff.
I mean, I will
I
say,
mean, it's a little bit helpful.
when Urwi got hit, she did have to make a wisdom check.
Yeah.
This is true,
Ugh.
but Roxy don't know that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly in and I'm going to cast a spell at this guy. I'm going to.
Okay.
I have the ability to cast a spell innately. However, I'm not going to. I'm going to upcast it.
Oh.
That's a 29
Oh.
to inflict wounds.
What level upcast is that?
5th.
Oh.
Juicy.
Okay. A 29 hits. I'm gonna make a roll, so if you'll excuse me for 1 second.
Be sure to let me know if you want damage or not.
Oh. Clenching in fear.
I like the two
fifth
main
level.
casters here being like, hey, just simultaneously on their own deciding, hey, we're tasty.
Yeah.
We're really good distractions.
Or like
Yeah.
a delicious fruit.
It is
So that's
like
a 5th
doing
level spell.
the
so
hula
let's-
dance in Lion King.
Wow. Saki.
You cast a 5th level spell, and you see this thing over here eat the spell. As they rolled high enough on their roll of essentially a counter spell to counter it.
All right.
And they will heal for that specific amount. But they are now that one now is looking in your direction as you have made yourself look like a tasty treat.
We look so tasty is the thing.
Excellent. So now what I can do is I can also try and have this one use its reaction on me when I do this. With the last 25 feet of my
Oh, I see what you're putting. I see what you're putting down. I see.
You're smelling what I'm
see-
stepping
I
in?
see what you're.
Yeah.
I'm smelling what you're stepping in. I'm driving to your beat. They
Yeah,
rolled a
baby.
9 hit.
A 9 is not gonna hit. It is not even close.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is me. That's an action, a bonus, and all of my moves.
All right. This centaur up here is going to take out his bow and assist Taru in shooting this guy. They rolled a 14, which will miss, and a nat 20 for a total of 4 damage. They are still centaur using normal ass bows.
They are fighting for their fucking lives over there, but we are just so tasty is the thing.
All right. Dardas.
Alrighty. Since the captain has nicely vacated the spot, I'll fill the role. We will bonus action call our axe back to my hand and quickly try to sunder this thing from existence.
Gotta go fast.
Okay, go faster, faster.
Oh my god.
Uh, 25 will hit.
Excellent, excellent. And we will throw in a second level Divine Smite, so that, and then 3d8. Small.
Oh yeah, I have that done. I have abilities. What the fuck do I have? Nothing interesting for this. Okay, never mind.
And then going for our second strike on this thing. And you know what? Because these things don't really feed any info, I'll put another last second level Divine Smite into it. 3d8. If that thing is still standing.
All right.
Assuming he's still standing.
If that thing's still standing, you should not think so little of the arcane elements of magic. They are very old forces. This thing is still standing.
Excellent. Action search.
Old elemental forces of magic. Great, I hit it again.
Yeah.
I hit it
Beat it to a pulp.
again.
I'm gonna fucking pummel this shit from existence.
Some fucking murderers up in here is what we have.
Another 11. Then another. Oh, and then you know what? Since I saved one in the chamber, bracer.
Fucking God!
Wait,
Nat
no,
20.
stop. Forget what I said. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Foolish fool, you taunted fate! This is what you receive in the end!
A cool 31 to finish it out on the last attack. A cool almost as much
Gosh.
damage as he did in 3 other strikes.
Gosh, stop beating up my homebrew monsters. I want to be cool.
They are
He wants this
cool.
thing to get the fuck away from Urui.
All right. This thing is still standing, but it looks very badly beaten. You have you're punching chunks of magic out of this thing. This thing is shrieking as you are just punching your way through its body.
Stop!
I'll give you a strength. I'll give you a strength save.
Yes, sir.
It rolled a 3, so it's pushed. Was it 10 feet or 5 feet for the bracers?
10 feet, so I don't know if it could occupy that space because Karthos is there.
It
I'll
lays
say
on
you're
top
punching
of Arthas.
diagonally.
Alright.
I'll say you can punch diagonally, so it ends there.
And you know what? We'll follow after him just so we don't leave Karthos alone.
So it does go through. You feel like a whiff of. As a non-magic creature, you're almost in tune with the weave for a second as you just feel yourself consumed by arcane energy, and then it dissipates as it moves out of your body. All right, is that you?
Yes.
All right. Who's this guy? Oh, this one. It was attacking Roran, but it felt something very tasty. Are you up in the air?
I am at the 10-foot mark. I didn't mention it, so if you would prefer me be on the ground, I can be. But I should still be reachable for melee combatants.
Especially when they're large size.
Yes.
They are large size, so this thing is gonna teleport away from Roran. It's gonna do dope things but wait. Doran, who was at first surrounded by elementals, has quickly been discarded for tastier meals, and she goes, "Oh."
Oh.
I start yelling, Roran, flank it with me! Flank it with me right now!
Roxy, does a 20 and a 22 hit?
A 20 will miss, and a 22 would hit, but I'm gonna hit him with a silver barbs.
Oh my goodness.
Please reveal that.
That does a 13 hit.
No, it does not. First one magically deflected, second one off of my shield.
All right. You know, I wanted to use that. One of these things would have been it, but you sadly use this reaction. Gentrana, it is your turn.
Let's see here. Just gonna keep scooting over here in case I'm needed for a flank. And going to fire on my friend here. Sorry, still trying to figure out the logistics of this bow.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's essentially because you have two attacks with your attack. You may use one of those to shoot multiple targets using the targets on your bow.
So when I have multiple targets, if I have only 2 targets, does it only split into 2 arrows, or is it 3 arrows that
Yeah,
I
if
can
there's
do
only
one,
2,
3?
it's a minimum of 2. So if there's only 2 targets that qualify for it, it will only hit those 2 targets.
But it will only hit. It will only fire twice, or it will fire at 2 targets 3 times. Like when
So
the
for your
arrows
first
split,
attack, if
Yep.
there's only 2 targets, the first attack will only go towards those 2 targets and split. So you'd only be hitting
So
2
it only
targets on your
fires.
first attack.
Okay, so it's not going to hit those 2 targets with 1, 2, 3 like with Horde Breaker.
No, it would be essentially you attack once. If the targets are in range, then you can make attacks against those 2 targets if they're in range. And then your second attack would be your extra attack that you use against a singular target.
So even though it splits into 3, I'm sorry,
If there's no
splits into
third target
3,
within
but
range to hit,
if there's no 2, it only splits into 2.
it splits into 2 if there's no third target in range.
Gotcha, thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that's what I was getting confused about. I will split,
no
and
worries.
since we do have... I don't even know why I was fixating on that. I have 3 targets. So I'm going to split it with my bonus action. And fire on all 3 of our friends.
Okay. All right, go for it. And just
So
tell me which attack is going to who.
Let's go Hunter's Mark friend first.
Okay. 30 will hit.
And we're gonna do fire this time.
Sure thing.
And then the one furthest north.
26 will hit.
And
All right.
southern one.
14 will miss, unfortunately.
Gotcha. All right, and then.
And now you have an extra
Extra
attack to shoot at a singular target.
On Hunter's Mark friend.
Okay. That'll hit. All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
As you all see streaks of fiery arrows split out and pepper these guys. They're still standing, but they do not appreciate it as your archer is doing hard work shooting them full of holes.
Fuck yeah.
What I'm for.
Roaring is gonna attempt to flank. Roaring has been craning a lot lately.
Yeah.
The task machine.
And her sword does not take a spell slot, so those will both hit without impediment for a shit ton of damage.
My god. Oh my god.
We love to see it. We love to see it.
Similar to how Dardas was beating the crap out of that element below, you see Roaring just beating the shit out of this guy.
Just fire and lightning flying everywhere. Holy bolts. Roxy looking like a snack up on the broom.
This guy,
She's always looking like a snack.
elemental, ain't looking great. This guy, no longer frightened, but is still doesn't like being surrounded. Is going to keep on focusing on Tara unless it finds a tastier meal.
Are you not entertained? Fine, I'll go higher level.
Oh.
Let's see.
Why do I
With
have my hand
Taru's
crossbow
new
in here
armor.
twice?
I'm sorry?
No, I'm trying to figure out why I have my hand crossbow on here twice. That's weird.
It's
It's
awesome.
probably just duplicated.
Roll 20 does that sometimes. I've had that happen with a few of my characters as well. It'll duplicate items for some reason.
I think the
I
worst
have-
is when it
oh,
dupes
it's
got-
spells. Yeah.
Mass healing word twice too.
You get
I'll
the
fix
dupe.
it later.
Yeah, I always make an effort just to double check my sheet because roll 20 is fucky in that way of just like it will change shit for no reason sometimes.
Yeah, it's good at that.
Alright, Taro did get hit once as you see an elemental hand strike through him. He's still alive, but doing his best to kill this thing. Hurley.
Okay, I can't quite reach, so I'm gonna run around to here. And since I don't want to feed them more with like leveled magic at all, I'm gonna pull out my crossbow as I'm running over. I'm gonna let's see, I think this should work. I'm gonna add this on to my crossbow bolt. Let's see if I did this right. Fucking 10 hit.
Who are you attacking?
Wait,
This guy?
yeah. Or would I be flanking?
It would not be flanking because that's a range attack.
Well,
10
alright.
will miss, unfortunately.
Okay, great. Whatever, I'm here. That's all I needed.
You're here. You're doing stuff. It's all good.
I don't want to use any leveled magic at all. Because she doesn't want them to heal. But she's over here, and she'll look tasty in a minute.
All right. This centaur is going to try to keep heading into this thing that's threatening his bud. He rolls a 21 and a crit. For a decent amount of damage, but it will be halved. And then it'll be Taru's turn. Who's also gonna, believe it or not, try to smack into this thing that's smacking him. I'm rolling a lot of crits tonight. I don't know why,
So many
but
crits.
here we are.
At least it's for the
Alright.
good ones, mostly. Other than the one that almost hit me, Roxy decided it didn't.
Reverse.
That is true. I think they've had one or two crits that have been silvery bar point.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, who's this elemental? Is that this guy? That's this guy. This guy is not looking great. It wants to teleport to the meal that it was having just before, so it's gonna teleport over here and try to hit Roxy.
You motherfucker.
Bastard.
Roxy, does a 12 or a crit hit?
A crit hits.
Alright. I need a charisma check from you, please.
Straight charisma, you say? Straight riz.
Alright, you make the check, however, you do take 28 force damage.
Oh.
That's okay.
Karthos.
Oh! Who I was going to kill is gone.
You went up there.
Oh, okay. Then... I got space. I can run. Am I flanking with Roxy here?
Yeah, I'll say you are. I did it
Okay.
with Warren, so I'll say I'm doing it with you.
Cool. Then I will attempt to stab it with a psychic blade.
That will hit.
So 17 and 8 psychic.
Yep.
That's what 20 35? No.
Karthos, how do you dissipate this elemental?
Thank God. He said, "Get the fuck back here." I
25.
wasn't done.
I'm way off. I just it looks like I barely cut it and then it just dissipates.
It gets that like anime swordsman death.
And then
There she
with
blade.
my offhand, I will throw a psychic blade at the one between Roxy and Roran. Oh, that shouldn't have been at advantage. Does a 19
That's
hit?
fine. A 19 does hit.
Ooh, 6.
Or 6. All right. Again, this guy reaches out as if he's going to eat your blade and is very confused when it can't. It's like, what are you?
Your worst nightmare.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. This guy is going to keep on trying to pepper with bows. It does hit with a 20, misses with 13 for fucking 2. This guy specifically drank too much fig juice. He has done 3 damage this whole fight.
Oh, buddy, it's okay. No one thinks less of you
It's
for
not
this.
okay. I think less of him.
Not good luck before a battle, boy.
I don't want him in my battalion.
He's getting kicked out.
Oh, no, I don't do it. Wait, hold on.
This centaur is
He
over.
pukes in the brazier.
Not in the brazier. Now we're
Party
losing
foul.
light.
All right, Roxy.
Oh, you're hungry, big guy? And my hand gets consumed with darkness once again. But if anything, it looks bigger.
Oh,
Inflict wounds at this one between me and Roran.
All right.
Oh, a 17?
And you're not upcasting it, but it is
I am
hungry enough
upcasting
that.
it.
Oh, I'm sorry. What are you upcasting it to?
I'm going to reach for a level of magic beyond my capability.
hello.
Ooh.
I'm
Stop.
going for a 6th level spell.
Rox, please.
I'm
All right.
Roxy's thought process is it struggled to swallow the whole 5th level spell. If I can go more, I might be able to outpace it.
Power beyond.
All right. So the rules are you can do so, but you will inflict 1 level of exhaustion upon yourself.
This is
You
it.
got this, Captain.
All right. It is going to attempt to eat it. Let's see how hungry he is. They rolled a 4.
Oh
They
my fucking
can't
God.
eat it. It's too much for their will stomach.
Holy shit.
Go ahead, roll damage.
Black Flash.
Oh my.
I reach out and just a red and black eruption of power comes out of Roxy's hand, and it blows the head off of this thing, like it swells it and pops it.
You pop the head off of this elemental and watch subsequently as the rest of his body dissipates back into the ether.
Oh my God.
And please mark 1 level of exhaustion.
Already done. I immediately
gotta
almost
text
slip
yourself.
off of the broom as I'll lower to the ground and do nothing else this turn. That'll be me.
You did good.
All right. Congratulations. This is the first instance of a player using that homebrew split-loving thing.
Hell yeah. This was the but this was the perfect moment for it. This was the enemy that demands me to
Yeah.
go beyond plus
Well, we gotta.
ultra.
Yeah,
Plus ultra.
Ultra.
we gotta buckle up for it because I'm sure there's gonna be more of that during the fight tomorrow.
They got a fucking death wish if they're doing that.
Uh huh.
I mean, if they're willing to send people into our camp to do it.
Yeah, I'm not
Well-
looking forward to that. But We're not there yet.
Yeah, we're not. Well, you can incite more after the battle, but for now, there's still one elemental left. Dardas.
That guy clearly had some shit going on that
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
wasn't.
He was really pissed that, maybe his champion died. I don't know.
Mm.
I'll figure that out. This will be a come running
We'll
up.
never know.
Disadvantage throws, but we're going for it. Definitely not. Bonus action.
Unfortunately, in that one, we'll miss. Yep. If you got bonus action, use it. You what you gotta do.
Call it back and try again.
We are both rolling like shit.
17.
A 17 will just hit.
Alrighty. Land that axe straight in the
that's-
center.
That's 12 damage.
And that will be fully me as I get ready to pull that axe back to me.
All right. That arcane elemental is dead. Gentrana.
Let me see here. Just keep on inching this way. I will move Hunter's Mark over to our friend here.
Okay.
And I will fire twice.
You do you.
I do me.
14 will miss, but 19 will hit.
Heat. 17 fire.
And Gentrana, for exactly their health total, how do you
Oh my
kill this
God.
elemental?
I'm feeling headshots. Go for a nice simple headshot. I haven't
You
really
shoot-
been involved in the magical slinging, but it feels kind of satisfying to just shoot it in the head.
Hell yeah.
You shoot a fiery projectile arrow through this thing's head. It lets out a hiss as its body starts dissipating and its elemental form goes through the void.
Oh, buddy.
And you guys are left standing in the rain as this quote unquote duel has come to an end.
He barely got anybody. Bet he feels pretty stupid. Alright, Urui is like, okay. Look to Roxy first. Be like, that was insane. Are you okay?
I tiredly plant the end of the broom, I guess the point of the broom in the mud, and kind of hold myself up with it. Fine. Ow! And I kind of like go to lift my arm, but my entire side is a bruise from that force damage that I took. Not bloodied and nothing broken, but that's a lot of soft tissue damage.
Here,
I'm gonna start
hang on.
healing myself.
Oh, okay.
Definitely.
Oh no! Please get in on this.
Let's do some. Okay, and then I think that's with all the bonuses, right?
1d8 plus 1 plus 5 plus. Yeah, I think that's correct.
And then I get some back too because she is a little bloodied after that. What do I get? Blessed healer. That's it. No. What's my damn ability? Regain eat. Okay, hit points 2 plus, so I get a little 4 points of. Puts me back at 50 at least. Okay. And she's gonna step around to your less injured side and support your weight and kind of carry you a little bit while she checks on everyone else.
You'll see Taru and his boys are coming up to also aid you guys as well, going, "The fuck was that all about?"
You know how it is with morons. Are you hurt?
I mean, nothing I won't recover from.
Hang on. Skeptical medic.
Yeah.
Where's my fucking...
If you want to make I mean, he took the most of the scraps from us. He's not in danger of dying, but he definitely took some scraps. He is hurt, but not like mortally wounded or anything.
Okay. As long as it's not too significant. She's real
Wanna-
paranoid.
You wanna touch up, bud?
Well, hey, nothing some rhino meat won't cure, right?
Oh,
Just
sure.
need a good
Yeah,
hearty
but,
meal.
you know, nobody wants an infection, especially going into the battlefield tomorrow.
What about Genjana?
Just holding out a hand to her, like, man.
Okay. He's got it covered. We love having multiple healers.
It's so good, right?
We all had to. You left us. We had to step up.
Good.
Might be excessive, but we'll see if
Motherfucker.
Dracrana could use all 25 of my lay on hands to heal up.
So nice.
And Trana can use all 25.
Motherfucking left us.
Roxy's got abandonment issues, yeah.
Yeah.
You figured that out now?
I'm here right now. I am holding you. It's fine.
Little Saki baby.
Great. Great advice, Cortez. I'll consider it.
So
I'm gonna go have
if
another
anyone
drink.
wants to try to... Yeah. You can definitely go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Taru will definitely lead you guys back to the feasting. There were some centaur who were just kind of too already in their cups to fight. He took the ones who were somewhat battle ready to fight. They were not.
Or do we thank them
expecting-
for the help? Like, genuinely.
Yeah, of course. We don't. That was great. Though we don't know what the shattering did, but those. I know you. I'm about to say maybe something. We know you guys are outsiders. You guys are cool, but them accepting that whatever those outsiders gave them doesn't seem right.
No, something is fundamentally wrong there. And then they're turning themselves into elementals on purpose. I wasn't sure that they understood that fully at first. The ones that we fought the first time looked kind of surprised that it was happening. He seemed fully aware of it though, so I don't know what to make of that. She's having this
everyone wants to take an
conversation
insight-
with Roxy, like supporting her weight
Yeah.
still.
Anyone who wants to make an insight check to kind of maybe delve into their thinking can do so.
I'm tired. I'm not gonna make ability checks at disadvantage.
Okay. There's a strong woman holding you. It's alright now.
Strong, I'm gonna be strong.
What is it? Insight?
You see, Roxy, maybe I just have clairvoyance and I saw the future when I was talking to Vale of this moment.
Oh.
Karthos and Gentrana, you guys definitely remember when it first happened when you saw it. It was not a common occurrence that they thought was going to happen. You suspect
I never
whoever...
thought the face-eating lions would eat my face.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. You suspect that perhaps whoever gave them the abilities to do this kind of magic didn't teach them the ramifications of this kind of magic. So they learned real quick, oh shit, this happens. And then a more seedier part of them thought, oh shit, this can happen. These outsiders have been a thorn in our side for too long. We don't want to send all of our casters and do this. Maybe we send one of our kind who maybe isn't as talented to try to take out the outsiders.
So they send in the B team to try and kill us?
You suspected the insight of over 20 that perhaps they were trying a last-ditch effort to take out the outsiders who have been causing them so much trouble these last few days and
Quick!
weeks.
Nobody likes Steve. Send him to his doom.
God. Fuck that guy.
Fucking hate
Although,
Steve.
you know what really is just dumb? Is they're bitching about us being outsiders, and then they're using a tool that they got from an outsider that they don't fucking understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they are. I'm sure you can have a very in-depth debate with them when you're all inside Valley Hole.
We intend to.
I will.
My favorite
But
tactic.
I won't be able to talk to Steve because he's dead.
Dardash fucking, Karthos fucking, like, teleports in and goes, debate me, motherfuckers.
Debate me, cowards.
I love to look at a person that fully intends to kill me and say, "Why are we doing this?"
I
doesn't have to be
legitimately,
this
out
way.
of character, out of game, I legitimately wasn't expecting one of you to be like, are you going to turn something
Why?
elemental? I was like, I wasn't sure if you guys remember that they did that to themselves. I was like, oh,
How would we forget?
I mean, yeah, that was what they were going to do. I guess you found it out. While eating some
got
rhino haunch, you were just like, you gonna turn mental, are you?
Just eating her food.
Just eating your food, calling them out.
Mouthful. Hey, what
Took
up?
away all the fun and mystery for him.
What's
He was like,
wrong with you?
this is gonna be a big sacrifice. You're not gonna know what's coming, and you just say it out. It's like, I mean,
Catch you before you hit the group. Say, "What is your damage?" and then lay out your plan before you, and then make you go outside and die anyway. Like,
That's so fucked up.
Do them
son of
dirty
a
in
bitch.
front of their dad.
Don't gotta be this way. Why
God.
can't we be friends?
That was really fucking
Well-
funny.
All right. So yeah, you all are back in the feasting hut. The
I'm gonna get
senators that
another
are
drink.
there are in various states of either people have left because they were non-combatants, they left to go help fight with Taru, or they were just too drunk to do anything about it.
Really funny. I'm thinking Urui gets herself a drink and then we'll help Roxy drink, and I think Roxy just will allow this to happen. Like, yes.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Oh, my hand is so sore. Could you lift the goblet to my lips for me?
All right. Oh my
it's good.
god.
Ah, yeah. Do you have any grapes? Are there grapes?
I don't have grapes.
Oh, could you get grapes?
Where would I get grapes right now?
I don't know.
Do grapes grow in the what grows in the plains? There's like
Potatoes.
I mean,
A variety of things.
I mean, what is Italy
Wild
but a
berries.
series of
There are
plains?
wild. What are wild berries that you would find in wild? What kind of berries would you find in the play? Gooseberries. You got some gooseberries there. You got some wild strawberries too. There's gooseberries and
Can
strawberries.
I have some strawberries and cream, please?
Yeah, let me and cream.
Cream is
Yeah, let me
made
go-
from the centaur hormone.
What the fuck? Have you seen any cows on you?
Rhino milk?
Centaur milk.
Oh no.
Fuck me.
Oh,
Bulette milk, actually. Sorry.
That's
Yes.
more logical. There you
oh
go.
yeah, of course. They couldn't domesticate rhinos, but bullets. They definitely domesticated some bullets.
Zeph will show you a domesticated bullet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Get out of here.
Taru
I've
hands you
shot and
some
left for
milk.
dead.
Taru hands you some milk. If you ask what kind of milk it is, he will not answer. And he'll walk away.
Ominous,
Please,
thank you.
they've got cows. There are cows somewhere.
What do you mean? God,
They've got cows somewhere. They have herds
They
of
decided-
they
cows
don't
that
have
they
cows.
have. No, they. Oh dear. Oh dear.
You are not seeing a single cow since entering these planes.
Maybe they got goats or something.
There are no bees on Typhon.
There are bees, but these are not like they don't have dairy farms here. They're nomadic traveling bees. They ain't traveling around with cows.
And there's no war in Bossing
Goats.
Say. No cows. I'm gonna the next creature we're gonna fight is gonna be a were cow. It's gonna happen in the middle of the battle of Valley Hole.
Look, you got milk. You can drink the milk or not drink the milk. That's totally
got
on
milk?
you.
I'm sorry.
You got milk. Are you gonna drink the milk? Is the
I don't
question.
know. Is
That's
Uri
on
gonna
you.
pour the milk into my mouth?
She might.
Really milking this for all it's worth.
Yeah.
Oh, you know it. You
Really, milk and
absolutely know it.
milk.
Yeah, milk.
Udari's like, yeah, this might as well happen. You did something insane and it worked well.
I'm really dairying to.
I'm gonna
push this
kill
as
you with a
far
rock.
as I can. It's really moving me to tears.
Your death will be by my hand. I like how Dardesh and Jintrana are having like another
We
moment
just quietly
outside.
do our shit over here. We're fine.
We're
fine.
taking
Don't worry
turns
about
having
it.
these
Look.
moments, and
Alright,
Don't
inside
worry about it. Don't worry
inside
about it.
Udari
The-
is pouring milk into.
Uri feeds Roxy milk. Is there anything
You're
you two would like to do
slicing
outside?
strawberries for me.
This is exactly how this group functions.
Oh my
Much
God,
like how when you left originally, and I had the whole "I love you" moment, and Roxy looked at me and it's like, I just got drugs, and these two are saying "I love you." This is a very different fucking game.
No, you always. I'm still gobsmacked from when Uri was leaving. You guys like kiss. I was like me. The DM was like, "The fuck? Didn't know about that."
It was kind of sudden as a realization.
It was.
To be fair.
Alright. Yes, Uri is feeding Roxy milk.
Which is gonna be really funny when they come back.
I can't believe Roxy's lactose intolerant.
This is my bottle-fed kitten.
Would Darties and Gentrana like to actually speak in RPC, or
Yeah.
are you guys would you rather type it out?
See, is Roxy's
As they
face
have
on
had
my
their-
cat. I can't.
They have had their moment within the milk.
Y'all just keep talking about your milk. I'll just type this out.
Udari will talk about like how they were on the same wavelength as far as like distracting them. That's kind of an important thing. She won't get too deep into it because she knows Roxy's exhausted after casting too high of a level, but you know.
Which, Roxy, you might find funny. Like in college, they say this is a terrible thing that you should. Besides you dying, should avoid all costs. But if you're ever in this situation, you should not cast magic because it will attract them. So you might have used that instinctively to have attracted them.
Mm-hmm.
Just has
Udari,
this.
and here you have your cleeric being like, "Good job, go team." Have some milk.
Yeah, this is certainly. I mean, we haven't run into those things anywhere outside of here, but kind of.
I feel like there's
keeping-
going to be more. We need a better
Yeah.
plan for next time.
Yeah.
Well, I
Um,
mean, we found one thing that works.
Well, next time the
Rox-
problem is we are going to be split up.
Well,
Roxy,
only one of
you
our
specifically would know. Like they, in like this where schools are printed on, they teach you outright. Like, you don't fucking do this. This is
Right.
that
It's bad.
they do everything they can to stop any like even like outside of the schools, any culture with like a predominant cast of magic eventually learn like you don't do this.
Yeah,
Which
it's like a
implies you to believe
huge
that
taboo.
this implies you believe that the Shatter Spirit, whoever they were before, did not have a lot of casters, and B, whoever whoever put these applications on them did not take the time to teach them proper magic use before doing so.
Yeah, I'll share that.
You got
That these are
TikTok
clearly
TikTok instructions.
Yeah, like they got a single page of instructions and they read the first half only.
Yeah.
They also probably have not gotten to the part where you should not try and bring back the dead. You should not try to harness the forces of nature. Natural lightning is 1,000 times more powerful than the lightning that you would conjure yourself. You should not
Yeah.
try and direct the sun and its rays, because you will fucking kill yourself instantly trying to harness these things.
Yeah.
So we should look out for grandiose attempts at magic based on little information.
Tomorrow I will have silence at the ready. But I don't know how much that's going to help us if there's, you know, a whole group of them out of range.
I'll tell the story. I'll tell a story of when I was at college, and I didn't see it, but I heard about somebody like a sophomore who was who challenged a senior to a wizard's duel, and apparently he tried to do this and almost killed himself, but one of the teachers stopped it.
How did they stop it?
What would the method be for someone experienced in this to stop these kind of things? Like, since these are things that are taught about, what would it be like? Oh my God, Professor so and so did like a this to like. Would it be trap it? Would it be like lead it away? What is the
protocol?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If all goes well, what would somebody who is experienced in this tell me to do?
The best case scenario, you would know there's definitely like the Magus Society are definitely on top of like if this event occurs, we have mages in place to stop the threat, to preemptively stop the threat. Like a teacher preemptively stopped a student from doing this. They would have had to like they saw the intent of the student. They were in the class. They like saw that look in their eye. Would have had to like
Break them
maybe
with
like
water
cast a
bottle.
silence on them, hold person on them to keep them from moving, just because they somehow knew intuitively or learned that this student was intending to do maybe quickly was like the wizard's death curse on them, where they don't even care if they live, they just want the other person to perish.
Right.
Okay,
It's like a
question,
last
Roxy.
resort. If you're about to die, some people just would rather everything go
Right.
to shit.
Roxy.
Yeah, the teacher would have preemptively like had to have seen, oh, this student does not care. Like either preemptively have cast a silence or hold person on them to have stopped them from casting spells.
So
Something
theoretically,
to
a counterspell
immobilize
would
the
not
student.
work.
A counterspell could work, but if a student is casting at that level,
It can.
it's more often than not above third level if they're really like forcing themselves to that point. So a counterspell it might work, but it also might not work. A silence or a hold person is a preemptive way to like stop them from casting spells before they even get to that point. A counterspell would be like a fail save. Because again, if you are at the point where you're casting that kind of spell, you're casting at a level above third, most likely than not.
Yeah. There is also.
This is my favorite trope, by the way. The like, oh God, I'm about to lose a wizard's duel, so you just kill yourself to try and kill your opponent. Like, I fucking.
Yeah, they call it the wizard's death curse. It's like a last middle finger of like, all right, fuck you. A shit ton of magic to either annihilate you, or if I have to die, you're coming with me.
Speaking
You
of,
could cast Hypnotic Pattern on.
Again, if I can get a large swath of them first, but if this is going to be a large scale thing, then what will probably happen is a battalion of them will try and do this at a time, which we're not going to be able to do anything to stop.
No.
I'll let you know, like, you're not going to face like a whole battalion of just spellcasters. Maybe a regiment of them, like, similar to your side of the regiment, will have casters speckled about. But again, it's kind of on that scale of like individual spells. Like you can flavor what your +1's going to, but like it's not like you're gonna say like I cast a magic pattern and that's gonna have a major effect on a whole regiment.
Yeah.
No, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Okay. Well, it's good to know, I guess. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
How much XP do we get from?
Oh yeah, what's our EXP right now?
Do we get about 454,000?
Yeah.
I will let you know at the end of the session. Before we end the session, though. Before we end the session, though, is there anything? I mean, the party, the feasting. There's still like people like drinking, like trying to be like, yeah, party, woo! But I mean, you guys did get interrupted by a duel. Is anyone still trying to have a drink or a meal? Or are you guys kind of had yourself interrupted and want to get a rest before your big day?
Mostly resting. Kind of killed the mood for partying, but Uri wasn't here to party anyway.
I'm motionless, but I'm in the middle of the party.
You were hanging out with Udori. She is watching the cat.
That's actually convenient because before the party ends, Vale's gonna come up to both you, Uri, and Roxy and goes, um, I mean, I'm glad, first off, glad you're all right. That seemed like I don't want to say a chum move, that seems pretty disrespectful of the dead, but it seemed pretty desperate. Glad to see you're both all right. A little reckless for some people, she looks at Roxy, but still happy.
She didn't cast too high, at least. Just high enough, which is pretty clever, I think.
Didn't I? Yeah. It was intentional, but I was real scared to pull for anything more than where I was there.
You made the right call.
Yeah, and I'm trying not to tire myself out too much for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Archivist Carmine would like to talk to you both if you have a free moment.
All right.
He's the boss.
Sure is.
All right. Could I see both
Uh-oh.
Erwy and Roxy downstairs, please?
Okay.
No pressure.
I love having a character that's in such a bad mood when I'm in such a good mood. I'm like, I feel great. Sorry, honey. I'm different. Sitting over here reading the player's handbook. Yeah. Drinking water out of a fancy cup, so I feel fancy. I hope Carmine's telling them to kill all of us.
It's gonna be some funny shit.
Probably just telling them to kill me.
He's like, hey, everybody else in the party's a liability. You gotta do this. I hope they don't kill you. I like you.
If they kill Karthus, I'm gonna be pissed. I love Karthus.
I will ride a bit to the ground.
You're like, I would rather die than give this up.
That's why he keeps on with the whole horse and hay thing.
cracks me up because, like, I want to talk to Karthos. I would love to know where the hell he's from. I don't know jack shit about this man. Gentrana's like, I'm implementing a restraining order. You can't come within 20 feet of me.
Well, you know he's from the sea somewhere.
That's helpful in this land of 70% ocean. Somewhere here. I'm pretty sure that his childhood had something to do with orphans or some shit. That's all I know. I don't know. I've seen like 2 hints in a year and a half.
The sarcastic stuff definitely hides some or is a defense mechanism against some deep-seated trauma, but you know.
Oh.
What D&D character isn't?
You gotta have the trauma or it's not real.
Why would you go if you were a well-adjusted like individual?
I'm gonna leave
why
my
would you
wife
go be
and
an
successful
adventurer?
business. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no fucking way. I guess
That would
if
be a
you
hilarious
have like a
reveal, though.
military or a soldier kind of ethos, maybe, but
I think that would be a hilarious, like, you know they have a deep dark secret, and their deep dark secret is that they're a business owner. Like,
I mean that was kind of Mike's character in a Sunday game. He played a halfling artificer that was really just there to find a bunch of magic shit to take back to his shop to sell and get rich.
takes all kinds. Takes all kinds. Begging Gentrana to stop being so confrontational.
I mean, it's kind of her brand.
Yeah, which is hilarious. That was unintentional. It's like not something that I wrote down as like an expected character trait, but like every time that you put her in front of anything that like might be a problem, that's why I was like hesitating after he said that he was headed toward the group, because I was like, can you just like stealth for a second? Can you do anything besides go, hey, what's your problem? Is there anything else you can do? And she's like, nah.
Nah. We're going in.
I gotta.
I'm not gonna lie, because like before Mr. Dooley Doo fucking walked in, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to start some shit. Like I was looking at Jen, I'm like, I'm gonna have to say something. It's like I already knew. I kind of had that itch in the back of my mind, like shit's not right.
Shit's never right. Shit hasn't been right for weeks.
Yes.
She's known that we're headed into full-scale combat and like with armies and shit, and she's just like, I don't want to fucking be here.
It's bad. It's so fucking bad.
Don't like it. I would love Gentron to calm down long enough to actually have a conversation with Karthos, though. She's never fucking spoken to Urui. Not once.
Yeah, which is honestly fucking hilarious.
It's so funny. The longest conversation we've had was mid-combat, and she called me stupid, and I growled at her. Like,
Man, I wish.
begging you to talk to people.
I wish I could have seen Nate's face when he read that fucking last one there.
Oh no. I do like doing the chats a little more publicly because
Everyone can see.
it's more fun that way for me.
Oh fuck yeah.
Like, I kind of wish that y'all had been like around to see what I got taken down for last week.
Oh no.
Like, very excited. I'm full of roiling emotions. So happy. Can't believe I rolled that nat 20. That made me so fucking happy. Like, just took months off of that. I've conquered the acorn.
I want to see the power with it.
Power was a vision. We love visions.
And no one else was there to hear him say it.
No one else was there.
It's Gentrona.
God damn.
How do you fuck someone up more? Confessing. Hurts.
Thinking.
Oh no. It's a tough squeeze there.
I wonder what they're talking about.
It's a good curiosity.
I'm really hoping that they're saying that you gotta die.
It's so fucked up.
I'm hoping that that's the next plot. I'm hoping that's the plot point because I know that
Kill
it's going to be a
Karthus.
point of contention. Yes.
With Carmine in the mix, I'm not putting it past them.
Honestly, yeah, same.
Like, I would definitely be, like, Karthos would be trying to eavesdrop the shit out of that little meeting.
Oh yeah.
Nice little private powwow.
Like, cast detect thoughts and just listen in, and then...
If Karthos didn't come back from the battle, that would be unfortunate, but also handle the other
But
situation.
also, there would be a shame if Karthos ended up on his own over on his.
I swear to God, if that's exactly what's fucking going on right now, I'm gonna laugh my
God, I hope
ass
so.
off.
God, I hope so.
Yeah,
We
betray.
love inter-party conflict. We love it.
Oh, I mean, like, especially the shit going on outside right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Been rolling like shit for myself today.
I feel that. I've had whole sessions where I, for 4 hours, did not make a single roll, like, successfully. I counted
This
it
here's
out.
my do I have this here is my do I have a traumatic flashback or not die. It happens when a humanoid dies in front of me. What did these pictures mean? Pictures in chat are confusing me. No. What are they talking about? I hope Carmine pulled them into the other room and, like, there's actually a fucking god just sitting over there, like, what's up?
I'm here to destroy
Yeah.
shit.
Here to destroy shit.
It's fucking...
You ever wanted to... Aren't you tired of being nice?
Waylafa
Don't you just
shows
wanna go
up,
ape
like,
shit?
talking to Roxy's, like, Leviathan god from the depths or whatever fucking's going on there, and it's like, so we were discussing this.
Roxy's upsetting me. I have strong feelings about Roxy and her situation. Warren's giggling in the other room. I hate it. I could do that. I could go stand at the door. I could go eavesdrop.
You could. You nosy motherfucker.
I'm extremely nosy. I just think it's what Gentrana would do. Sometimes you just gotta go be nosy as fuck. That was a fucking insane hellish rebuke.
It was. Jesus Christ.
I've seen shit like that. I've never seen that particular spell leveled up before. Now that I've thought of it, I can't stop thinking about it. I want to go listen. I'm like, be strong. Don't do it. Don't do it. I already have to, like, not tell him everything that happens. It used to be that the routine was that Tuesday night would happen, game would happen, and then in the morning he'd come bring coffee and I'd give him, like, a complete rundown of everything that happened in the game.
Nice.
And that was just my, like, excited, like, get it out of your system in the morning situation. Now he comes in and I'm like, everything's fine. Everything's fine, and nothing happened when I went downstairs. Nothing happened. How was your day? Like, I want to talk about it. There's no one to talk about it. I do talk about it with my coworker. My coworker is unwilling to hearing a lot about this game. He also hears about my Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Pokemon AU, though, so... Got a lot going on.
Yu-Gi-Oh's fucking fun still. Magic the Gathering is fun, but a nightmare, because the shit, Jesus Christ, there's so much shit to that.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a... I think my favorite thing about watching an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is imagining the writing process. Just like, you've got to write the duel kind of backwards. Because for everything that happens, you have to have laid that card down 3 turns ago. Because you can't just be like, oh, I just happen to have this thing. Like, you have to actually play it out. And I'm just like, this would be a nightmare to write for. I would hate to write for this show. But it's fun in 5Ds because they got motorcycles, and sometimes the motorcycles crash, which makes me think of NASCAR when I was a child, and I would fall asleep to the sound of people making left turns and crashing in life-threatening accidents.
I mean, much like Chintrana does every day.
You right. No, we had NASCAR naps. Every Sunday, my mom and my sister and I would go home and we would sit on the couch and my mom would put on NASCAR and all three of us would conk the fuck out on the couch until the race was over.
That's such a good fucking vibe, though. Holy shit.
We would wake up anytime that there was an accident because it would make a loud noise that wasn't meow. And we would wake up and look at the accident and then all three of us would just immediately go back to sleep. It was great. So when I'm watching Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, it relaxes me.
That's absolutely
I'm like, look,
fucking
they're making a left turn.
I'm not gonna lie.
They made
There's
another left turn.
some nights where I've put on like the horror ambiance tracks when it's rainy outside, because I've listened to so many fucking horror stories and shit. And I'm just like, oh, this is relaxing, and it's just like, what the fuck.
My absolute favorite, like, nighttime white noise sound is a blizzard. I like listening to blizzards and things tapping on windows, things, shit like that.
I honestly feel
They've
that.
returned.
It's so peaceful.
We have returned, yes.
Goodery walks in carrying Roxy like a cat.
Assuming everyone's still at the feasting hall, Urui does come back carrying Roxy in her arms.
Well, two people are not. Oh no.
Is Roxy conscious?
Yes.
Roxy's conscious.
Okay. That's fine then.
She looks happy with her life.
That's
Just being
fine and
carried.
normal.
She's gone full cat. This is
The,
acceptable.
like
the floating
picture
room that
the
Roxy
rain.
was on, just floating near Urui, just knowing, like, all right, Urui's got her, just waiting to receive Roxy, but Urui has
hanging
her
out.
in her arms now.
That would
God,
leave the
what
question if Gentrano would have gone inside her.
It's a really silly thing to watch.
Like my friends so much.
Yeah, I see there's been a bit of text since we've been downstairs. I'll leave it to you guys if you
Don't
have
worry about
come inside by the time they have returned or not.
Oh, I've been reading.
I
I'll
think
say by
there's-
this point,
we're inside. Yeah.
by this point, the feasting tent has mostly emptied out. Like Tara, like the roaster rhino has been taken away. There's like some leftovers left, but for the most part, you guys have the feasting tent to yourselves.
Nice.
Oh. Well, since we're inside.
Y'all have a moment drenched in rain and Goodery walks in real casual like this.
I imagine between the two of you, Karthos, which is with the Nook eating rhino, like there's a good rhino going, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mass rhino.
Basically, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that Karthos is just like grazing the table of whatever's left over.
Oh, you look...
Where did the bag of hay?
Susan's in your head.
Oh no.
Susan's in your head going, rhino tastes good. Are you sure you don't want to try the hay? They seem to offer it like it was a good gift. Is the hay not good?
That's them being catty bitches.
Put it in your mouth.
Roxy,
Put it in
how
your
many
mouth and
diamonds
find
do we
out.
have left?
We love catty bitches.
Who can't take a joke.
Oh no.
There is one diamond left. It is in the bag of holding.
You have a diamond. I have a diamond. Okay.
Yeah, I believe between
te-
Urui and the bag of holding, there are 2 diamonds, I think.
Technically, Dardus has the diamond because he is holding the bag of holding.
Yes.
Wow.
That
Also-
will come in handy when he drops dead tomorrow. Probably
Right.
from doing something stupid.
Yeah, I should get that before tomorrow and have Revivify prepared.
You have Revivify as well.
Stop.
Okay.
I can get Raise Dead if you prefer, but we don't have a 500 GP diamond. And Revivify is good for me because I can
I've just got
move
this one up my
100
ass, though.
feet in a turn if I need to.
Take the diamond.
Revive a plug.
Use Revivify if you need it. That way
Okay,
we'll have one
I'm-
on either side.
I'm gonna remove it from the bag of holding and put it in my inventory then.
Right. I forgot the story point that Gentranos always has a 300 gold diamond up her ass whenever the
Up my
occasion
ass.
calls for
Yeah,
her.
revivify point.
Yeah.
All the time.
That way you can just run up and just do revivify. Everyone has the emergency
I just
plug.
go.
Look, it wouldn't be a
That's
D&D game
beautiful.
unless a player had something up their ass, right?
True.
You never know.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever checked.
Never
we
forget
want
your
to-
diamond.
Do we want to give out some of these mana potions for tomorrow? Is that going to be a? I
That's
guess we're
a good
not
idea.
using spells.
Well, I might be.
I did say previously, like, you're not casting spells conventionally, but I did say that if a roll's outcome comes into question, you guys can spend spell slots and or health points to increase the chances of a roll going well in your favor. It's just not. It wouldn't be like you casting a spell, a specific spell. It'd be more like I spend X amount of resources to do a thing.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, and Udui
Wouldn't
and I
hurt.
make bracelets together tonight.
If Val is in here, I will go with my prophetic angle.
Your prophetic angle?
Oh, after the battle,
You were
I
here
went up
for
to
it.
Roxy and I was like, "Oh, hey, I wasn't lying. I saw the future. I'm clairvoyant."
God.
If I wake up and Karthos
Okay.
is dead and Roxy has a big smile in the morning, I know what happened.
As much as I like to entertain that, Carlos, I feel like Vale has already. Roxy rolled high enough to note that she kind of got this gist that you were perhaps taking the shit based on how high Roxy's persuasion was.
As they say, thinking's a piece.
Well, you know, doesn't hurt to try.
You can certainly try. By that point, Roxy only came into, or not Roxy. Vale only came in to grab Urwi and Roxy before previously, and then Roxy and Urwi have come back with Roxy being carried by Urwi. Vale at this point is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
She went
But
to bed.
Kuar and Rowan are still here, just kind of munching on the rhino that was left behind, being like, "No, I never thought to eat rhino. I didn't even know what a rhino was before this. No." There's munching.
Kill
I
the
didn't know this
rhinos. We
animal
should kill
existed.
all of the
and
rhinos
now we're
that we
eating
see.
them.
Hey, believe it or not,
It's a rhino.
in the Herald ship, rhinos are not a native creature in the Herald ship.
They're not.
No.
What if we took a live rhino back to the Herald?
I mean, unfortunately,
loose.
it is a society that would have zoos. So probably if there's a zoo, a rhino would
Oh,
exist.
I'm not talking about zoo. I want to set this thing loose in a public space.
No, I'm saying perhaps this isn't like maybe they've seen a. I don't know how well a rhino would do in a forest. I don't know how that works. You could do it if you want to transport a rhino across the channel, but I'm not sure it would do well.
Does make me wonder if we can turn you into a whale again, and especially since it's raining. Then we could do fly. Have a terrifying
Is that how that works?
whale and rock combo flying through you.
Oh my god! So what? You use you use polymorph to make a whale, and then to make the whale flying, and then what?
Just have a tail slap
Ramming the
everything.
ship.
Yeah.
Oh god. Honestly, those are both pretty. Like in the grand scheme of things, they're not like first level, but they are fairly low level spells. That seems like a pretty. That seems like a doable combination, right?
What the
Why do
fuck?
people do that?
What the fuck is that?
This is me going from DM to a player for a second. Why don't people do that? Why don't people make a flying whale?
We talked about it.
Nate, what if Solani made a whale
I
and
can
then
hold
cast
everybody
fly?
in my big old whale mouth, and then you cast fly on me, and I can fly all of us to another location. I'm just saying.
Wait, Nate.
Just saying.
Nate,
works.
what if I casted whale on someone and then Grimcut casted fly on someone? Can we just make a flying whale?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you could. Yes, you could.
I mean,
Volunteer.
that seems,
I volunteer.
yeah.
It only lasts. Both of those spells only last
It
an
lasts
hour.
an hour, but still.
I
That's a
could
cool
fly
fucking
for
It's an hour. Yeah, it's an hour.
I volunteer.
Now, what happens when someone sees the flying whale?
They think, what the fuck is
cares?
that?
A flying whale?
What the hell is that?
It's a flying whale.
A dragon has a fucking hernia. It looks back so hard. Like, wait, what the shit?
Oh God.
See, as a DM, I would be like, great, you have one creature with an incredibly low perception looking around as it's flying through a space and it has no understanding. I would do so many things to this party.
Right, but as a DM, how many dragons are in the immediate area though?
At least one.
Always one.
At
baby.
least one. There's always one within the distance of the party.
They're protected from damage as long
On
as they're inside the
average,
whale's mouth, except
it's
for
the same
digestive
thing
fluid.
as the spiders. Like, on average, there's always a spider within 10
At least
feet
I
of
can
you.
say where you guys are
Always a
now,
dragon
there
on the same
are a
level.
decent population of flying creatures that if you were to do that kind of shenanigans, it would pique their interest, horn or not.
Fuck you.
Okay. What is... If you do it on a T-Rex rather than a whale, we could all ride the T-Rex's back, and the T-Rex can still fight, and we can more easily cast spells than from the inside of a whale's mouth.
It's true.
But counterpoint,
I think that's the
you can't
solution.
crawl inside the T-Rex's mouth to hide from damage.
Yeah, you
I don't
can.
wanna hide inside the T-Rex's mouth. I'll be 100% honest. I'm not interested in. I would rather take the damage.
All right. Real quick before we go too far, I will say that this is the end of what I have planned. So unless there's anything in character you guys want to do, we can call this end of session.
Feel pretty good about everything.
Hell yeah, same. I have one more question though.
Yes.
Do we level up?
You guys gained about 1,200 experience from
Ooh.
the one lone guy who was like, I'm going to take these outsiders out for my tribe because they've been causing such a ruckus. And then he didn't.
I like how we noticed him looking at us too.
Yeah, fucking pointed directly at him like
Well,
that,
that's because
that guy right
yeah.
there.
Because Jen and Karthos rolled super high in perception.
And then
Twice.
Urui walks up and tells him his plan, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
That's
Bro,
really
motherfucker,
what
what
threw the log,
what the hell do
the
you
cog
want?
in the screw. Because he was not expecting you guys to just call out his plan from the start. He thought he was
So
going to
fucking
surprise
funny.
you.
While
So I was like,
Cody
all right,
my
I'm going to
cereal
challenge
calls
them
you
to a
bitch.
duel. They're going to be all cocky and then
It's like a reverse
kill
monologue.
myself and then summon these elementals on them without them realizing it. And then you were just like, now you're going to kill yourself, aren't you? And he's like,
You dumb son of a bitch.
Honestly, that was a very, very Chad move from Urui because he was
She has
not
a lot of
expecting someone
those.
just. She was not expecting someone just call him out on being like, "Oh, here's your plan." I mean,
Hey, you gonna do
yeah, that was my plan. Yeah, you got me.
You got it.
And then at that point, it's just like,
she's so smart.
at that point, it's just a question of, do I cast a fireball on this party happening, or do you guys want to actually duel outside? Because there was a scenario where you could have killed a bunch of the other centaur with a high-level fireball.
That's why I was trying to get him
I think it would
outside.
have been really funny if he had transformed inside and 300 centaurs just like descended upon
Oh
it.
my god.
They all do
Well,
like
I mean,
2
to be
damage,
fair, this.
but there's 300
I mean,
of
to be
them.
fair, Centaur are not the highest level CR, and there weren't. This feast hall had like 25 to 30, maybe Centaur. So a well placed fireball that rolled well. Done a lot of damage.
Instead, Udari walks up and does this shit. It baffles
What?
him
And then-
outside.
He was trying just to target you guys because you guys have been causing such problems, and you were just like, "No, you're gonna kill yourself, aren't you?" He's like,
Hi. Noticed you've been looking a little weird all day. Are you going to kill yourself?
"You gonna
Why?
kamikaze yourself?"
Why? That's
Yeah.
Sure you don't want to just sit down?
I will be right back, but Mike, thank you so much for running. This is always so much fun. I fucking love this game, and I want
Of
you to know
course.
somebody was asking me today about this game, and they were like, "What's Mike like as a DM?" And I couldn't come up with any word other than just like awesome.
yeah.
I just kept talking about how I've been thinking about this game since you ran it like 6 years ago. Like, just
6 years
it's a-
ago.
however
been a
long. I
while.
mean, it's been
It's been a while.
since C team.
2016?
Well, C team. The reboot happened what 2021 when Josh you joined, and then
Yeah.
we did the reboot, and then
Mm-hmm.
I guess
I'm not. I mean,
C-Team-
not this one. Like original when
No,
you
you're
first
talking about C
grew Savi.
team.
Yeah,
C-Team-
like
when
Zeph.
did C team happen? What
I
was that?
start A team started in 2016 in fall,
Mhm.
and then
Well, that was the main
and then
main
about
like
a
the
y-
team.
about a year later is when B and C team became like a thing. So it was sometime in 2017, which is like 7
I
years
think
ago.
B team happened like a few months afterward because we were all like first place, like, yeah, just run another campaign, we'll be fine. And then I was
Let's
like,
go.
hey,
Yeah.
Seth, hey Seth, you want me to run that because you don't want to run 2 campaigns? And he was like, oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
God.
And I think C team happened like a year or two after that.
hmm
Okay, so even if it was 2018, that's still 6 years ago.
Yeah.
That's still 2018, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, who would
Goddamn.
think it?
Exactly. So yeah,
Well,
more than half a decade of this homebrew world, and I fucking love it. Thank you so much. I will be
Well-
right back.
all right, yeah, you go right back. Ultimately, the main thing is that you guys are having fun, which is all that I care about.
Always. I brag about this game all the fucking time.
Let's see, you brag about when I TBK all of your characters in
I'll still
A
fucking brag
battle.
about it. Like, shit's still fun. Fuck.
I'm getting wiggled.
I was kind of panicking because I was originally this was gonna be like the battle I was playing. Then I was out of town for a week, and I was like, oh wait, I don't have anything ready because I'm out of town. So, all right, let's throw something together. But it worked out well. I think it was a nice prelude.
It was a
into
good
what-
session. It was a good like little breather, and then next time I will
Yeah.
conceptualize time better, and not think it's
No,
next week.
Usually I add the channel. I didn't add the channel this time, so that's understandable. But
I was at the mall all day. I haven't been to a mall since I was at like
Team.
oh my
13
god,
less.
I can't remember the last time I was at a mall. It must have been before the pandemic.
Oh yeah.
I think the last time I was at a mall was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's been at least 10 years for me.
But yeah, I don't blame you. Usually I add the Savi chat being like, all right, game's coming out. I didn't do it this time just because. But
Yeah, I whole
Next
ass
time,
thought it was next week.
I'll be sure to let you guys know
Yeah.
and again, what's next?
I thought
game?
my birthday was last week. I don't know.
Wishful thinking. Hey.
Oh, no, did we
party,
mi-
you know?
Did we miss your birthday?
It was the 16th.
Oh,
It was on our last
Someone-
game.
Yeah.
oh yeah, we played on your birthday.
Yeah, I thought it was last week. Just the
Oh,
the last week in between just did not happen to me, I guess. I don't know.
Did we know it's your birthday? The 16th. Happy birthday.
I mentioned it at the end, I think.
You did.
You did say happy birthday then.
Oh, okay. Then happy birthday twice.
Thank you.